Yeah. Okay, we got it. Chapter 5 of Storm King's Thunder Jutenslag. Summarizing our adventures from last time, you guys had just emerged. No, you hadn't just emerged. You had been in the process of dealing with the seven snakes, whittling down from seven to six, five, four, three, two, and finally one. And as you managed to not take the last one out, you went to investigate the sound of the escaped. What's her name? Person
Kella?
Kella, thank you. I completely spaced on her name. She had fled from the combat and giving chase. You kind of followed her up one of the watchtowers, and once you got to the top, she was nowhere to be found. But you did see what she reacted to, which was a great big horde of orcs, and so a
Sh-
great big battle then ensued. Apparently, the orcs were trying to get into the town for whatever reason, and they couldn't get across the bridge because it was raised, the drawbridge. So they pretty much tried to get to the broken in area of the wall that had been reinforced by the seven snakes before he took them out. It took them a few rounds to do this, but they did eventually break through. But you guys actually handled yourself pretty well, considering you had already taken some knocks from the seven snakes themselves. Once they got into the compound or the perimeter of the town itself, though, things became very chaotic. And you guys definitely started to take a beating just from the sheer number of orcs that came piling in. But you did manage to take a good chunk of them out, and basically managed to stay on your feet long enough for a passing dragon a bronze dragon that happened to be flying overhead. Flew down, took notice, and was more than happy to finish off the remainder of the orcs for you. When he landed, he introduced himself as Felgalos, and he was apparently his hobbies involved collecting and objects of and terrorizing the Zentarum, which suited you guys just fine. Unfortunately, all the
Yeah.
Zentarum were already dead, but they had some horses that you were more than happy to let him take, except for one. I think you wanted to keep one of them.
No, we
Oh,
gave
you gave
him
him.
one.
Oh, yeah, it reversed.
Yeah.
Okay,
kept the
yes.
rest.
Oh,
Yes.
that makes sense because there were yes. Okay, so you wanted to keep enough horses.
And we didn't kill any orcs. We just got like 1 damage, 3 damage,
Oh
stuff like that.
no,
I
you
thought we
killed
did
some
kill
orcs.
one.
There were definitely some.
We
Oh.
killed
Yeah.
some orcs.
Yeah, I swear we killed a few.
Yes, you did. But
Okay.
yeah, the appearance of the dragon definitely turned the tide of battle. You guys were definitely starting to wear
Yeah.
a bit thin. But with that taken care of, he had pretty much been flying around, and he had noticed that this group of orcs was fleeing from the Ardeep forest. Presumably, they had gone out to attack the elves that lived there, and things probably hadn't gone well for them. You did notice that they were pretty dusty and dirty, having looked like they'd been on the road for quite a bit, and were obviously just looking for a place to hole up to uh, continue hiding from these elves who may or may not have been pursuing them at some point, but there's no sign of the elves now. And Felgalos, after helping you guys take care of the rest of the orcs, he did confirm in conversation that he'd been seeing a lot of weird stuff going on. You asked him about if he'd seen a floating cloud castle, which is presumably what had destroyed Nightstone. But he had not seen anything specifically like that in the vicinity. But he did confirm that he'd been hearing a lot of more about giant attacks lately, and he isn't sure what's going on with that. Um, Other than that, though, yeah, he bid you farewell and left you guys to kind of pick up the pieces. The four guards that had been the only surviving members of Nightstone left in the town, are still alive. I think Sadiri went down once, and you managed to revive her. But
Yep.
yeah, everyone else is alive and on their feet. So that's where we'll pick up. You guys are basically standing amid this pile of dead orcs everywhere.
Paul, have you loaded the
I
map?
was still on the main screen, so I will go. Yeah, there's not
Okay.
much really. There's no tactical stuff going on, but I can move you to the Nightstone map if you wish.
He also did teach me a shout because I am the Dragonborn.
The
The. At least that's what Skyrim tells me.
Uh,
yeah. Yeah. Oh, I guess there were some orcs across the way there. They all fled. They're no longer there, so no worries about them.
cowards.
They be gone. So, yes, the guards are kind of like, wow, thanks for taking care of these orcs for us. Hopefully that's the last
Ah,
last surprise encounter that you guys are going to have to deal with now. But sounds like you guys are probably about ready for a rest, I would think. Although this pretty much just happened within, like, you got up from the inn and you went into the castle. You met the people there. You came out, you dealt with the snakes, and you came out and you dealt with the orcs. So it's probably only about midday of that same day.
right.
Holy
Yeah.
crap.
So you guys do more before breakfast than, whatever. But yes, you can certainly take an additional day. You won't be able to get a full long rest benefit unless you spend the rest of the day and night resting up. But the
No,
guards,
we just leveled
yeah,
up.
yeah, exactly.
So
The guards can
I mean,
make busy repairing the breach in the wall, because that seems to be the obvious weak point of entry into the town. Otherwise, you can leave the drawbridge raised, and if you guys want to kind of take turns manning the guard posts or whatever to keep an eye out,
yeah.
that should be fine.
Sure.
And I'm assuming, yeah, you
Sure.
guys, you went through the bodies. The orcs pretty much had nothing of value, just a lot of
Right.
short swords and other crap. But
Or crap.
yeah, so it's up to you guys what you want to do next.
Well, I thought we were going to head off to the
To the cave.
caves. Yeah, to see where the civilians ran off to.
Yeah, the citizens, yes.
Yeah, and if you'll recall,
The peeps.
yeah, when you discussed that previously with the guards, they had said that there was a cave complex that was known of. It's like a mile or two north of town, not far away at all, and
Hmm.
you should be able to follow the trail of the villagers there without much problem at all. So it shouldn't.
Should we take horses?
Sure.
If only we had
No?
some available.
I see a head nod as a no. No? Why?
Yeah. No?
You guys can do what you
Kyle
want,
can't
although it's
speak.
certainly not
Can't hear you.
far enough.
I don't like
It's
horses.
not so.
You don't
Cow doesn't like
horses.
horses. He can just run fast behind us. We'll ride the horses.
Yeah, it'll be like that guy that the Dothraki dragged behind him.
Animals.
Can barely hear you. I think
Yeah,
you need
we
to put your
can't
mic
hear
down.
you.
Me?
I'm not. Can you hear me now?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. No, I don't like riding animals.
Hmm.
Won't
Well,
go
there
well.
you go.
I'm gonna get bucked
Well, you
off.
could have given 2 horses to the dragon.
That's right.
Well, if he comes back, we'll have another to go.
So can we assume that you guys basically take a long rest through the remainder of the day?
I would think
Sure.
we should,
Sure.
since lots of things happened.
Let's see. So we've got. Then the next day, let's see. We're on the 5th of Kythorn. Hot spring day. Howling wind and a light rain falling from the sky. Hot and wet.
Hot, wet summer.
Sounds kinky. Let's go.
So yeah, are you guys going to take horses or are you going to hoof it? It's like I said, it's like a mile or 2 to the north, or that's what they say.
We'll hoof it.
I can ride with someone, but I ain't taking my own horse.
Whatever you guys want to do. I don't care.
I don't mind walking. Whatever.
Sounds like we're walking.
Oh,
Apathy wins.
apathy always wins. So you guys are pretty much Nightstone is to the south of the map there, and the caves would be pretty much like probably somewhere in that general vicinity. It's not in the RD forest, but it's not far from where you're at. So actually, getting a big world map is kind of stupid, but I'm not even gonna roll for like a random encounter because it's generally so close. You guys leave the town. The guards will draw up the drawbridge behind you, so the town is still defended. But yeah, right outside the town, the ground right outside is just completely trampled. You know, first from all the villagers fleeing, then from the goblins that came in, then from the orcs that came in. So the area right around the town is like there's no point in even trying to track. But you do remember before the orcs got there, there was a trail that seemed to be heading off to the north. And as you head in that direction, you can see where there's a separate set of large numbers of footprints of orc footprints that come in from the east, from the Arctic forest. So once that diverges, you have a much more clear path of following what are very obviously human-sized footprints. And you also notice there are quite a few goblin tracks heading to and from the same direction. And
That's
Okay.
if you remember, at least one of the goblins that you had briefly kept prisoner and interrogated had said that the goblins actually were from that cave system. That they consider that.
We did let him go, actually. At least one
You had
goblin.
let two of them go, yes.
Two goblins.
And that was the two. One of them fell out of the church tower, broke his leg or something like that. But yeah, at least two of them left the town. So
And then we mercilessly slaughtered all
pretty
of their
much, yeah. Everyone else was pretty much toast. So you guys follow the tracks. You don't even need to make a skill check. It's very easy to follow, and the light rain persists, but not enough to make it any more challenging to follow this trail. So yeah, you travel like I said, it's about a mile and a half. The terrain is generally kind of hilly, grassy areas, but it's kind of not quite moors, but a lot of hillocks and bigger raised area that's not all that stony. It's more grassland type area.
I mean, is there any kind of checks I can do? Seeing I'm a ranger, you know, like to try to track these people.
No tracks are needed for anybody. This trail is plain as day. I mean, pretty much all you guys can see very plainly which way it's going. So after traveling a couple of miles to the north, you approach a large set of hills that kind of raise themselves and distinguish themselves from the more flat, grassy areas. It's not quite, it's not mountainous, but it's a series of hills that you can clearly see are much higher than the surrounding area. And you can spot that there are very likely places that would make for good cave areas in these hills, and this trail is heading directly towards them. So you're probably about maybe 500 yards away from it. If you guys want to make a perception check, that would be fine. Wow, 21.
Oh, I'm rolling
Yeah.
great. Yeah.
Paul's the only one rolling well,
Yeah.
as per usual.
Yeah, so Paul, you can definitely spot a darker spot that looks like it might be a cave in the side of one of these large hills, and the trail does seem to be making directly for that. Right now, you're far enough away that
Let's go there.
Well, you're far enough away that you don't see anything moving, but anything there probably wouldn't see you either. So, how do you wish to approach?
I can. Well, if you want, I actually have this spell. I don't know if it's necessary or not. Maybe I'm being overly paranoid, but I actually kept this spell called Pass Without Trace, and it gives us +10 bonus. Everybody that's near me. So we all get a +10 bonus to our stealth checks. Do we want to?
Nice.
Do we want to do that or not? Or we just somebody want to go up? I can go up myself. I don't know. Do we care about? We usually don't care about being stealthy, so I don't know
Well,
if it's
you really
necessary.
haven't had the opportunity. But I mean, you just walked into a town so far. So.
Right.
Well, I meant from the other game.
Oh.
We didn't, whatever it was, we didn't care. We just ran in. So I'm willing to walk up and check things out if you guys don't mind.
I'm just kind of looking through to see what
Or
everyone's
do you want to all go together?
wearing in terms of armor. Looks like the biggest, most likely would be okay. So Valdry's got scale mail, so not really super quiet, but not totally noisy. Other than that, let's see, Serendial, I don't think you would have heavy armor, would you?
No.
And
I am wearing. The hell am I wearing? Studded leather.
basically, if you've got
You know, let's just do it. I'm going to go ahead and cast it. Everybody gets +10 to their stealth checks, and we can all approach
okay,
together.
so basically anyone within 30 feet of you that
I get to pick.
Yeah,
within
so it's
30
not like-
feet, so
an enemy within 30 feet would
Yep.
suddenly become stealthy. Okay, so yes, you approach, you get closer, and you see that this cave is basically set. And as you draw nearer, everyone can see that this is basically there's a gaping cave mouth. It's on the south face of a rocky hill that's topped with pine trees.
let's approach.
Okay, so you're gonna directly
Mhm.
approach the front of the cave.
Let's. I guess let's scan the area just to see if if there's anything hanging around on the outside or above or whatever. But as long as the tracks are going into the cave, I think we just approach using the stealth checks, and I think that's okay.
Okay.
No.
The caves, for the most part, they look to be going directly to the cave entrance, the mouth
Okay.
of the cave. I guess if you got either any of you guys do have want to make a survival check, you can.
Yeah, I have that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh my God.
Are you sure
You
you
want
have
us
that?
all to roll that?
There
Oh.
you go.
Ooh, look at that.
Even with a
Oh,
even
no,
with a
wait, now I gotta
critical
roll.
failure, Paul gets higher than Tim does. Whoa!
Yes. Oh,
So
Kyle.
so three of the
Kyle wins.
party stopped
Kyle wins.
surviving. Oh no.
3 of us dropped
Yeah, I
dead.
forgot how to breathe. Mirror, though,
Wow.
as you're approaching the cave, you do see that, well, there's this large group of footprints that's, it seems all the humanoid footprints are going directly towards the cave, and most of the
Okay.
goblin footprints are. You do spot intersecting once or twice off the beaten path, this main path, smaller goblin footprints, both approaching, like intersecting with it, both towards the cave and away from it. So
Alright.
what you can surmise from that is that while most of the foot traffic in and out of this cave seems to be from the mouth of the cave, there may be reasons for goblins to go off this main trail that they've taken.
So they might have an alternate entrance.
Possibly. Or, yes, or they have a guard post or something. It's not. They
Right.
would have some reason
Alright.
to go other than just to the main entrance of the cave.
I'll mention that to everybody and say if you want me to can track these, we might be able to quote unquote sneak in somehow.
You figure it would probably take you about
do
an
you think?
hour to maybe scour around the hill and check it out
Yeah.
and see if you can spot anything else that looks interesting.
All right. I do have an ability. Is this considered forest area?
Not really forest. I would say, despite the grove of pine trees on top, this is still more like hilly grassland, I would say.
Okay. All right. Never
Yeah,
mind
you
then.
can see the RD
I
forest
will-
to the northeast, but this is more grassland area.
No.
If folks want to just wait a little bit, I would and maybe if I don't know if Dave wants to go ahead with me. We can just search around for a little bit just to see if there's anything close by. Because I'm going to get plus 14 to my stealth check. I'm okay with going out and searching and seeing if there's
Yeah.
going to be something that bites us in the ass. So
If you
I'll
want to
go
get your
search,
stealth
too.
freak on, go for it.
How long does that spell
Eh,
last again
eh.
here?
it lasts
1
1
hour.
hour.
Okay, so that would be enough to cover you guys to pretty much circle the area and
Hmm.
give you.
I don't want to use all of it. I said just nearby, so within like 5 minutes, just I don't want to go searching all the hills an hour away. That's all pretty
Right.
far. That's
Right.
that's a long way away. Within 5 minutes, and if there's nothing around, and maybe Dave and I could go separate directions, then we just come back in 5 minutes, and then we're done.
Sure. If you want to tackle it that way, tell you what. Why don't you guys each make survival checks and see what you come up with.
All right.
So, tell me where you're investigating, each of you. So, are you just circumnavigating the hill? Or are you climbing on top of the hill? What are you guys doing?
I guess I don't understand the lay of the land.
Well,
so
you're
what I'm
you're
picturing
approaching.
is
It's a hilly area in general, but you've got this one large hill it's a rocky hill that's topped with pine trees.
I would have went up the
Okay,
hill.
so you would have went up the hill, and Mirror, what are you doing? Are you also going up the hill, or are you circumnavigating the hill?
Yeah, I'll kind of try to go around it. I'm gonna try to focus in on those footprints that I saw, and try to follow
Okay.
those.
So if you're specifically
Well-
tracking the footprints, then you
Yeah.
actually can see that they do after a while. After they diverge from the main trail, they do actually wind their way back up, and there's this kind of set of not steps, but basically the rocky side of this hill can be used by something as small as a goblin as steps. Climb from one rock to another to try and
Right.
get up, and you can
Sure.
see traces of like disturbed pebbles and rocks and everything, and the occasional footprint
Okay.
in gravel to see that this
I'll keep following those.
this leads up to the top, and after looking around for a little bit, you actually spot what looks like a 5-foot diameter shaft in the top of the hill, in the
Alright.
trees itself. And after a while, you actually bump into Paul's character, who doesn't.
Groot.
Yeah,
Groot.
Groot. Thank you.
Groot.
I am Groot.
Yeah.
But yes, you find that it basically looks like this 5-foot diameter shaft that descends into the hill itself.
Great.
Cool. Then we go back down and tell the party.
Yeah. Yep.
You can tell that it also descends into darkness pretty far. It's not just like a 5-foot, 10-foot deep hole.
Right. Okay.
But you do.
Well, I don't want to go down a hole.
You see that it looks like it's ragged enough that it does have abundant handholds, and probably be basically a DC 10 strength athletics check to climb down.
All right.
Well, let's go tell the party and let's get a vote. And then
Yeah.
I'm guessing apathy will probably win again.
Okay, so
What do you need a vote for then?
I don't know what's apathy. I want to fall down a hole, or I want to go into I don't know.
Just walk straight in to the cave.
so you guys return. Basically, spend probably about a half hour at this point, and report your findings to the group.
Well, if there's civilians, or if there are citizens of the village or villagers here, then I don't know. I'm inclined to want to just go right in and.
Right. I'm most likely they did not descend down a very dark, potentially deep tunnel.
True.
I
Okay.
say we just go in the front, but slow and
Right.
stealthily.
Cautious. Yep.
Caution, not
Walk
just
casually.
clamber in.
Mirror,
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Mirror, your
Nice
survival
start
check was
now.
good enough that you definitely did not detect any humanoid, like larger human style footprint or dwarf or
Right.
otherwise.
Okay.
It's, pretty much just
Yeah.
goblin.
It's just. So yeah, they might have their own little area of this cave system, you know?
You do know that there are goblin footprints still going into the main entrance. In fact, the bulk of them do
Right. Okay.
go into the main entrance.
But no human footprints?
No, there
Yes.
were.
Human and goblin
There were.
both heading into the main entrance. The
Oh,
path.
okay.
Let's go in.
Okay.
Yeah, let's.
So
start
do it.
walking.
right up to the main entrance. No holds barred. Okay, so I'm gonna move you guys
Stealth.
here.
Who is it?
Not stealthily, apparently.
So you guys are at the bottom of the map, and
Good old crabs.
crabs. Yeah, I think I think that's everybody. Oh, I would say Rilix actually probably isn't there. The cat probably did not come with you. The cat's still back at town.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Yeah.
think so. I'll leave relics at the keep.
So yes, you guys approach, and let me get my shit together here. Make sure the map's visible. That's one area I always.
Get your shit
Right.
together.
So yes, this should be a normally scaled map. 1 square equals 5 feet. And let me see if I can pull up a description here for you. So, yeah, 12 foot. It's a yawning cave mouth, 12 feet wide, 20 feet high. I guess, making sure. Do any of you guys not have dark vision?
The fuck am I? Oh yeah, I have dark vision.
I can't see myself.
I'm pretty sure I do too.
Where do I find it?
I had
What
to
is
find a
Valdry?
mirror.
Well, you're
What is Valdry?
you're all
I'm
you're
an
all either elf or half
ASMR.
elf, aren't you? Except for
Yeah, I'm a
Valdry.
half-
Most of us are.
Most
Yeah,
of us are,
Valdry,
yeah.
you're.
I'm a wood elf.
Oh yeah, I have dark vision.
If you're elf or half elf, you definitely have it. The ASMR, I'm not sure about.
Yeah, let
Dude, he
me,
keeps calling you an ass.
The ASMR, I
know,
don't know. about.
right?
Puts the
It's
ass
so-
in ASMR.
It's so not cool.
He puts the ass in ass.
Just looking
Oh,
at
you're
her.
gonna don't you know it? No, I do not have. I am the only blind person.
Oh.
You stay outside.
Stay in the
Hang
middle.
on, let me just look this up.
You stay here and guard.
Um,
We'll call if we need you.
no, I think the ASMR does have dark vision.
Yeah, I know. Yes,
Yeah.
I do. 60 feet.
Blessed with a radiant
All
soul,
right,
your
good.
vision can easily cut through darkness. Okay.
Yeah.
Look in the mirror and see if you see
Okay,
yourself.
so it is definitely pitch.
Shut
It
up.
is definitely pitch black in that cave, but since everyone has dark vision, that's not going to be an issue. So as you draw near, let me go ahead and reveal some of this for you here. I'm just going to try and. Is it 60 feet?
Yes.
Holy shit, Groot. You can hide in rain. It's misting out. It's just...
I
Where'd he
wanted to see
go?
I wanted to see what it was, and I clicked on it by accident.
It's snowing. I can't see him anymore.
Dude, he was here just a second ago.
I will attempt to sneak in.
I can sneak with you.
Actually, I guess we can all sneak. We all got stealth, good stealth.
Okay,
rolls.
so
That's fine.
I have a plus 17.
Not the way
right
we're
now.
rolling.
so let actually before you
I have a
before you
plus 17 if I get
before
a
you-
1.
before you
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
yes before you move in, let me actually read what you see. So inside,
Jeez.
there's a vast cavern with a forest of stalagmites in its center and a 10-foot high ledges along the walls. There's constant sound of water dripping from the there's stalactites from the ceiling. The ceiling is about 30 feet
Yes.
high in the middle of this cavern. The floor is littered with broken spears, broken shields, and drops of bat guano. And in this area right here, you can immediately see, bathing in this pile of mud, there is a creature, a very large, ugly creature.
Filthy.
And so why don't you guys, yes, all make stealth
that Dave?
checks. If you were trying to be stealthy, now again, you've got a bonus.
Yes.
I'm going to check this guy's perception. Holy crap, he got a natural 20. So
I rolled a 28.
Rolled a 26.
Actually,
Perception?
23. Oh, Tim.
Tim.
Bang,
this-
bang, bang, bang.
Roll
How's that?
20
30,
hates me, man.
34 for mirror. Wow.
Damn it, Tim.
I'm sorry, man.
okay, so there's
20
this
hates me.
large ogre that is bathing in this pool of mud, and as you enter, whoa, whoa, whoa!
Whoa, whoa.
What?
Sorry, I'm
Jesus.
testing this thing. I'm testing the dice system.
And
I
the
don't
ogre
trust it.
says,
I'm gonna
"So
keep
now,
rolling till I get
do
the
you
number I want.
to
Damn it!
share a-"
Uh,
The
No,
ogre
I'm
goes,
just checking
"Do you
it."
want to share a pint?"
He's
I
trying
rolled
to
a
get out
crappy
all the
five.
bad
well,
rolls.
don't feel too bad, Tim,
Yeah.
because really only Mirror beat the ogre's perception. You got a natural 20. Even
Yeah, but we all have a
wow.
plus
Don't
10.
forget,
that.
everybody gets a
yeah,
plus 10.
even with
Yeah.
a
We all
even with a
except
negative
Tim.
modifier
The
in his
lowest-
perception, he basically got everybody except Kyle and Dave's characters. So yes, the ogre is like, he basically spots you guys as you're entering in, and
What's that?
yeah. So I'm gonna say we'll go for an initiative.
Initiative.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, I don't have the dice roller.
I
I
have
have the combat tracker. Here we go.
Do I speak ogre? Let's see.
I have a question, Paul.
Yes.
This thing here that I just pasted in there, this Colossus Slayer, does that mean it's only against like really big things? Or do I get this against any
Oh,
It says
jeez.
On
when you
any
hit a
attack.
creature.
Potem, when you hit a creature with a weapon attack, creature takes a.
Oh.
It says when you hit a creature. I don't see any restriction there.
Okay.
I rolled a 5.
Good.
I'm gonna
All
go
right.
outside the cave.
But it has to be below its hit point maximum, apparently.
Right. Got it. And once per turn, that's a
Well,
round,
you
right?
still got to hit him, though.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, don't get too ahead of yourself
Gotcha.
yet.
No, I'm just trying
Yeah.
to figure out the
We haven't
mechanics
even
of this.
rolled yet.
I haven't-
You remember last time we played, or
I haven't done
still
an
gotta hit him?
yet either. So there's mine.
Oh, let me see what he gets for initial. Holy crap, is he rolling well?
What's that?
I don't want to hear that.
No.
Who
Switch
didn't roll
dice.
yet?
I didn't roll.
Okay, I was like, we're missing someone.
There we go.
Sarendiel.
Eh,
I didn't roll the worst, so that's all right.
got to roll for some other guys here to react to the reactions if necessary. You guys are not surprised, but neither is the ogre, so it's not going to be a surprise round. But we will go descending, and it looks like the first to be able to react is going to be Samrel.
All right. I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers on it.
Okay. I'm the ogre.
DC 13 Wisdom
Oh,
save.
he is wise.
I was hoping
Wow.
not.
Okay. Well,
We'll
eh,
see.
no, he failed.
Okay, so he has to take 7 psychic damage, and he has to use his reaction to move as far as his speed allows him away
You.
from me.
Okay.
Nice.
So he takes 7 psychic damage, and he's like, "Oh, not like you!" And you are basically at the mouth of the cave, so
So
he's
it's a-
going to need to move away from you at speed.
Yeah.
So, if any hope of him being a friendly ogre is definitely
At
out
this
the window.
point, at
Nope.
least not to Samrel. I don't know. Now, what happens if someone attacks him? Is this something that needs to be worried about?
Let's see. On a failed save, it takes psychic damage and must immediately use its reaction, if available, to move as far as its speed allows away from you. The creature doesn't move into obviously dangerous ground.
It's only a one
that's
round
it.
thing. It's only a
Yeah,
one round
it just
thing.
he just
Right.
moves away, and then on his turn he can do whatever he wants. So
Does he have a reaction action?
He should have a reaction, I imagine.
So
He hasn't used it yet.
and you guys, as he shouts out, you hear another ogre's voice coming from deeper in the cave, and you see
Oh,
a head poke
Bitch.
out. Basically, oh, geez, that's the wrong thing. Hang on.
See a turtle head poking out.
Right
Where's
there.
that? Where's that bronze dragon?
what's
My game
going
again.
on?
Oh, and I guess I got to roll a turn for. Wow, they're all getting pretty good rolls here.
Fort and Gort.
You
Ig
need
and
to go
Ook.
back to roll 20.
Ig and Ook.
Okay. So
Did he move away
it's
from
not
me?
his turn yet. Actually, it is next. It is now his turn.
Wait, he's got to use his reaction.
Oh, it's his reaction.
So
Okay,
it's on
so
my
he moves
turn.
at
He
speed.
moves.
His speed is 40 feet, so 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. All right, so he goes running by up there, and that's when you see this other one go stick his head out and like, huh? Where are you going? And he's like, scary man. So that was
Music, no light.
okay. Now
Ah!
that lasts. I'm assuming that lasts until. Is it just his reaction?
That all happens on my turn. So then when his turn happens, he's
Okay,
back to
that's what I
normal,
thought.
basically.
So, yeah, he kind of comes to his senses. Well, senses in big quotation marks. And he's not
Right.
going to run away from you anymore, but he doesn't want to run towards you. So he's going to pick up a big chunk of rock and throw it at you off the floor. Directly at you, Samuel. Now he's got. I'm going to say you actually have a partial cover bonus there, just because the mouth of that cave is.
Yeah, because Groot's in front of him.
Well, yeah, if you can. Well, Groot, I'm sure is going to dodge out of the way. But... Oh,
You have a
yeah.
meat
So
shield.
he misses by a mile, and just basically a whole bunch of the boulder explodes against the side of the cave, shattering rocks and debris everywhere, making a very loud noise and pretty much alerting anyone who might be listening that something's going on here. And he's darn missed. Go get them, dog. And the other ogre looks and basically steps right over these boulders. 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay, well, he's going to dash right up there, but it's far enough away that he can't make an attack. But this ogre has a great club. And see, it's decorated with all sorts of jewelry hanging off of various weird points. Basically, jewelry's kind of nailed. Some people pierce their ears. This ogre just kind of nailed stuff to his skin, or her skin, as the case may be. There's something disquietingly feminine about this ogre. But that was its turn, so now it's Thorndeal's turn.
What do I want to do? So I guess we are committed into full-on combat action, are we not? So
What
I
do you
will.
think?
I
Um,
guess that's up to
no
you.
talking here.
What,
so
what
I
if
will
we
witch
tried
bolt
to
it.
confuse it by running away more?
Send Krebs in there.
Yeah,
I zap it with a witch bolt.
All right, that would be
that crab is dynamite.
AC 18. Oh
18?
yes, he's got a armor class of 11. So yes, you definitely hit him.
Oh.
All right, awesome. 10
Nice.
points of lightning damage, which he will then carry over
Okay.
next round. Awesome. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to do that. I meant to click on info. Why did it not show me info? There we go.
Zot. Yes, you managed to.
All right, so I zapped it for one, and I will stay where I'm at.
Okay. Then
And
bef-
Krebs just looks at me like I ain't going after that.
so Groot, it
don't
would be your
expect
turn
me to
next,
do
but before you can act, actually, something else happens. There is the sound of a arrow being loosed from inside the cavern, and Mirror, an arrow just basically whistles past the side of your head,
Holy sh-
Sh-
And
Message me,
Right.
sir.
if you want to try and
both
make a perception
Groot
check,
and I-
you can.
Okay.
Oh wow!
We'll
Good
try.
luck.
Hey, did you guys hear that?
You do not. You can tell that it kind of came over
Yeah.
from somewhere on the east.
Must have been the
Yeah,
wind.
it came from somewhere over on the east side of the cavern, but you cannot identify where.
Sure.
Although
But it kinda
actually,
like went
actually,
right-
you know what? With
right
that roll,
between Groot
with
and I.
that roll, you do spot a goblin up on one of the ledges.
Fucking
Ah,
Oh, okay.
we gonna have to wreck some goblins.
Yep.
So that
Do we recognize the goblin?
no,
Does he
you do
look
not.
Familiar.
Okay. We don't have to feel guilty
But
about
it's
killing it
dark,
then.
and yeah, the goblins don't really.
So
You see one goblin, you see them all. They all look
They
alike.
are all named.
Yep.
They're all named. Wow.
since we are going after the ogre, my opinion is we back away from this entrance so that we can't get shot with arrows. That's my
Mm.
opinion. But I don't know if anybody else would know that. Oh, but Samuel already went, and he's gonna get hit with a club. So that's probably not good. Okay, fuck it.
The hell I am. I go before them. They already took their turn.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yep.
They say let's do that, and so I'm gonna
Hey,
go off the map.
George.
I want to go off the map, Paul. Sorry, I want to go
Let me just screw your map.
screw the map. I mean, standing here and letting goblins shoot at us seems kind of
Yeah.
silly to me, but I don't know.
Hang on, I might be able to extend it. Give me a second here. Height is 30. What if I just set the height? This is probably gonna screw things up. I'll set the height to 40 and see. All right. Well,
Can't you just move laterally and then the goblins won't be able to shoot you?
all right. Well, you said you have a little
Sure,
bit more room
that's
now.
So, do we have any other melee characters in the party? So, Mirror's ranged.
I'm melee.
You're melee.
I can blade dance.
I
Blade
also have
Sing.
a short sword. So
All right.
Other than my words,
Okay.
I don't have any ranged
I've got
weapons.
I've
So
got
I'm-
a mace
I'm-
that's a whopping.
I am trying to
1d6.
use what wisdom and intelligence that I have. I think that moving away from people shooting me and bottlenecking the ogres would be good. So I am going to disengage,
Sure.
and I'm going to step back
Oh,
to.
hang on.
10 feet or something.
I'm going to go back to here actually, next to.
Yeah, just assume the white area to the south is like the grass or whatever.
Right.
So where was the gob? Can I see the gob? Oh, he's over there. Oh, okay. All right. So then, all right. Then I don't want to actually be there. I want to be right there.
Okay.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Let me see.
Now, when you disengage, it's the only thing you can do, right?
Yeah. Well, that's your action.
You-
You-
Do I still get my bonus? Do I still get my bonus action?
if you have a bonus action, you could
I
take it.
think
Sure.
you do.
Then I'm taking my bonus action, and I am turning into a wolf.
Woof.
Wolf.
I'll just move him off way
Okay.
down there, and
Keep you in
Ah.
the initiative. Okay. So that's your action. Next, another arrow comes flying out. This time at Samril from the other side of the cave. Ooh, that time was much better. 23.
No thanks. Yeah, that
Yeah.
hits.
Okay, so you are pierced
do it.
with an arrow. Ouch, for 8 points of piercing damage. And
And that
if you want to make a perception check to see if you can spot where it came from, you can. Ooh, you might be able to. Got a crappy roll. Oh, you didn't.
Eh.
You can't tell. The goblins are sneaky. They have basically the ability to do a hide action as a bonus action. So, and they have a very
Oh,
good
wow.
stealth rolls. So, it came from somewhere though, off to the left. In fact, another arrow also comes firing out from the same rough direction, but that one bounces against the side of the cave next to you. If you want to try,
Do I notice
I
that
was gonna say
guy?
if you want to make another perception. Actually, well, you can keep that roll. If,
It's probably the same perception. I mean,
Yeah.
seems fair that it would be the same perception.
no, you can make another one. They had a separate attack roll. So if you want to, this one came from a slightly
Okay.
different angle. So
We'll try again.
oh, there you go. All right, this
Hey!
guy you spotted.
Hey,
This guy is up on a ledge right there. So you spotted him.
Wow, does he even? Can I even see him? It's like
Yeah, barely. That's probably
through a
why it missed
wall,
you. It kinda
barely, I
dinked
guess,
off
yeah.
the lip of the.
If he can shoot you, you should be able
Yeah,
to see
oh,
him.
you can see him.
Well,
Yeah.
he missed. So
Okay, and then we've got the goblin that was on the ledge over there. He's gonna shoot at Mirror. And again, pathetically misses. Doesn't even get close. Almost hits the ogre actually. Mirror, it's your turn.
All right. I am also. Am I within his threatened area?
There,
no.
Or
I
no?
don't know what you mean.
Doesn't
There,
look like it.
There's no rule.
Oh, there's no like, cause I figured he had probably a 10-foot reach or something.
What are you gonna try and
So
back
I was
away?
gonna move. Yeah.
No, as far as I can tell, does not. He's got
Okay.
She's got a great club.
All right. I was going to go back here, and then I'm gonna do the longbow. 13.
Against the ogre?
Mm.
Yes,
Yep.
that hits.
He said 11, so yeah.
And then, so that's 5.
Okay.
Plus, I get that colossal slayer.
No, he was at full hit points.
No, because he was damaged from that lightning.
oh
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, I witch
Oh, yeah.
bolted him.
Oh, is it? Whoa.
No.
Is this the? But is this the female or the other one?
This is
No,
the
he
one
did the
right.
He
in front of-
witch-
witch
the ones-
bolted that one.
It's the one standing right in front of us right
Yeah.
now.
Oh, yeah, that one hasn't taken any damage yet.
No, he witch
No,
bolted
it's-
that one.
It's taking
I witch
damage.
He has.
bolted.
You're right. You get to
Oh yeah,
Oh.
you're right. Yep.
I witch
Right,
bolted
right.
this one.
Okay. So yeah,
That's the
so then
lady.
I get another D8.
He can't see the other one with the wall, like the cave
Right,
entrance and
right,
stuff, so he
right,
could
right.
only have hit
So an
that one.
additional 5.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, Dave, you can add an extra D8 on your attack.
Okay.
And, and damage 2 and just turn it on and off when you don't have the ability, if you want.
Oh, I'll have to figure that out.
You could have had a D8.
But,
Okay, yes, this female ogre
God
did not
damn
like
it.
that at all. Definitely still on her feet though. Valdry, you're up.
I'm just gonna step back a little bit, and then
Step
I'm
behind the wolf.
step behind the wolf, and then I'm going to go with Sacred Flame.
Okay, well within range, she needs to
How
make a dex
dexterous is he?
save. Not terribly dexterous. Yeah, completely failed. So she takes 4 points of radiant damage. Looks like.
Yep.
Nice.
All right. And
That baby's on fire.
yes. All right, so we're back to Samrel.
All right. I'm going to back away, and as I do so, I'm going to mock her awful piercings.
You are so cruel.
Ooh.
That nipple piercing
Vicious.
looks disgusting.
You call that a nipple?
Wisdom save. You call that a nipple. Ooh, she is not quite as sensitive
Dude.
as Knob is. Thog is not as sensitive as Knob. So she
Oh.
makes her save.
Belly button piercings have a weight limit.
Not exactly as you going to be. And that's now Knob's turn, and he's he couldn't handle your insults at him, but he's not going to stand for you taunting his woman.
Insulting my
Insult
wife.
his
Yes.
woman.
Let me just see how far I can get him here.
Sir, I demand satisfaction.
All right, so he's not going to be able to attack this round, but he's going to do a dash and basically come charging out with his great club raised right at you, Samuel.
All right.
You leave Thog alone. Yeah, and that's his turn. Thog is next, saying, "You brainless fool, get out of way." So since her mate is right there, she's gonna just step around and look at Mirror. Yeah, sure, I'll hit Mirror.
Yeah, right.
Sure.
I'll hit that, I guess.
I'll hit that. Nice.
Ah.
Probably not a hit. 12, I'm assuming, misses you.
Yeah, 15.
Okay, so you, yes, your armor probably absorbs most of
Yep.
that blow.
Nice.
So that's Thog. Serendil. Got a great big ogre right in front of you.
Okay, I'm gonna. Well,
Got a
my
big
witch bolt
ogre
carries
ass
over
in
if I
your
don't
face.
do anything else. So, any other direct actions? So I will go ahead and do that.
So does it like kind of
Um,
arc around the other one? I'm assuming it sticks with the same target, kind of. So it's like
It just sticks with the same target as long as I keep my.
so it's like you're
concentration up.
doing force
So-
lightning that's kind of wrapping around this other ogre.
Ooh. Wow.
Nice.
And you're hitting him pretty
Wow.
well.
Yes.
Well, no, I'm in a.
The
Oh
one
no,
arc,
it is.
yeah.
Yeah, it's. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
it is.
getting
No,
arc.
never mind. No arcing.
So I did.
No,
I did
right.
10
Yes.
damage, and then
For faces.
I'm going to start since my blade song is a bonus
Okay.
action. I'm going to start my blade song.
Damn.
So basically, my AC goes up. I move faster, and I get advantage on Dex checks and bonus to con saves.
Nice. Okay,
So-
yeah, her face is kind of contorted now. She does not like this lightning. She probably actually should take a swing at you next. This thing's going to continue, but it's not her turn.
And disengage is an action, so I can't really do
Correct.
that. So that's my turn.
Okay.
And Crep just cowers in the corner and looks like every other. crap.
All right.
Oh shit.
So what is your AC now, Serendil?
Mine
With your blade
is
song.
18.
Okay.
Nice.
So another arrow comes flying out of the chamber and misses you. You can go ahead and try to make a perception check if you wish to identify the source.
Who,
Yes.
me?
Yeah, you.
17.
17, nice. Unfortunately,
I
not
see
enough
more
to
than my
spot where
belly
it came
button
from.
now.
You can, though, determine that it did not come
Damn.
from the one that you already saw.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
Probably.
Well, I rolled more than 10. That's victory in and of itself.
So
At this
it's
point.
Groot's turn.
Okay.
Groot.
I will attack the ogre in front of me, and I have friends near me, so I get my pack tactics,
Ooh.
so I get advantage, but I hit. This dude here needs to takes 11 piercing, and he needs to make a DC 13 savings throw or be knocked prone.
Sorry, how much damage did you do?
11 points of piercing. Are you the only? So okay, we need to figure this out. It's only going to you.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
noticed that.
Yeah,
Okay.
Didn't.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say I can't tell.
That's- oh,
Yeah,
because
you
it's
rolled anything.
probably because
Roll.
it's an NPC or it's an animal form.
Ah, right.
Oh.
Okay, not a big deal. But I was looking at the player screen and not the DM
Yeah.
screen. So 11 points damage. Now the knock prone, does that have a size limitation? Yeah, it says if the target is a creature.
It does
Yeah.
not.
Okay. So
Yep.
DC 13 strength. This probably won't be too big a challenge for it. That's one area where it
You could roll a 1. You
You
could roll a
definitely
1.
could.
You never
she
know.
he no, this is Knob.
She, he. This
That's
is
This
the
is
he.
the-
Knob. Knob got 23, so he stays on his feet.
No. I think he's
Um,
good.
And I
His belly
can't.
jiggles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
You grab his
it's-
neck waddle. I'm sorry.
'Kay.
That's
That's
it.
it.
Okay. We've got another goblin who is gonna take a shot at Samrel through the ogre. Or not. Nope. Misses. Now we've got another one. Actually, if you want to make that was from a hidden one. If you want to try and make a perception check, Samuel, you can. One that just shot at you. Nope.
Not bad roll. No,
The
not good
the
enough.
one you do see though also takes a shot at you, and I think also
He can still see.
Yeah, can this guy?
There's no way. There's
Yeah,
no
that's
There's
true.
no way
Yep,
that
you're
guy
right,
can
yeah.
hit me.
that wouldn't work. That is cover. That is cover. So he's gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, he's gonna hop to there, off of his ledge.
Now
Yes,
he can
and
hit
then
me,
he can still
potentially.
take a shot at you. But I already rolled. He only got a 12 to hit you.
Oh, and then he
So
misses.
that's a miss. This guy is. How far is that? Yep, just within range. He's going to shoot at Serendial. Missed with a 10. And that brings us to Mirror.
All right, I am going to attack this one again, but seeing it's so close, I'm going to use my short sword. Oh, look at that.
Oh, wow. I'll take it.
Yep. For 4 plus
9.
9 points of damage.
And that was on the female. She's really starting to wobble on her feet. Hang on, I've got to check this here. I'm gonna make it. Samril and Groot and Valdry, you can make perception checks. Oh boy, he rolled bad. Jeez.
There we go.
Okay. You guys can spot there was a goblin that was kind of creeping across here. And I got to get him in the initiative order. He just came in from one of the side tunnels here. Oops. Totally entered the wrong value there. Okay. That was him. And now it's Valdry's turn.
Okay, I am going to cast guiding bolt on the lady ogre.
It's.
What?
I think that's at disadvantage. Ranged attack and melee is at disadvantage.
Oh, then I
Is
don't
it?
want to do that one.
Well,
oh,
either way, it
maybe I'm
missed.
wrong. I thought.
Well,
Yeah.
So the bolt kind of flies over her shoulder. She snarls at you, something that you can't quite comprehend.
Well, if it was at disadvantage, you got a 22.
No, disadvantage would be 8.
that's not how it works.
Are you going to stay where you're at, Valdry?
No, as my bonus action, I am going to do Radiant Soul.
Ooh, that's a new
Yes.
one.
Yes. What would that do?
So you do have disadvantage.
And so I'm trying to. There we go. So I am going to fly up 30 feet.
Okay, now that would draw an opportunity attack from both ogres.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. And Thog swings at you. Got a natural 20. Ouch.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
gonna be
that one hurts.
Night.
23 points of damage.
Ooh.
Jeez.
The other
I think you lost your ability to fly.
Or you're flying faster.
Knob's attack.
That's true. Depends which way he got hit.
Knob got a natural 1. He dropped his great club, and he can't. So he can't. Well, he only has 1 opportunity to attack anyway. So, but he'll have to wait till his turn to pick it up. Obviously Thog wears the pants in this family.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so but Yvaldri, you do reach 30 feet if you're still conscious.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yes, I am.
Barely.
God damn.
Samril, you're up.
Wait, don't they take damage from that too?
From what?
For him flying?
They get extra damage. They get 3 extra points of radiant if I hit them with a spell or an attack. So
Oh, okay. Got it.
All right, so I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna swing at him with my rapier. Ooh, and I'm gonna miss.
Barely.
And
Okay.
then I'm gonna back away.
Disengage.
No, he already used his opportunity
Good
attack.
point. Yes.
Nice.
Okay. And he's not the surprisingly dexterous ogre. Yeah, he's just a regular ogre. And it's now his turn. Knob. Well, let's see here. You're out of reach, Valdry. He doesn't
Yep.
like the big dog in front of him who tried to knock him over. So he's going to take a swing. Actually, first he picks up his club, and then he takes a swing at Groot in wolf form. Oh my god, another natural 20.
Damn.
Jesus.
Ouch. He does 19 points of damage. Ouch, when they hit, it hurts.
Yeah.
Well, for critical, for
Yes.
sure.
I don't know.
That's his
man,
turn,
it's
though.
hard.
Thog is like, well, you're finally hitting something, you dumb oaf. Good for something at least. He's going to attack Serendil because she does not like the lightning that keeps crackling over her.
Okay.
She swings at you with the great club. Got a 17. I don't think that's quite enough.
18's the
with
magic
your new
number.
powers. So, yes, you're able to withstand that. She pouts,
All right.
and it's now your turn.
All right, well, I'll keep that thing going. So let's see.
Are
Witch
either of those
bolt?
concentration? Did you?
Yeah, the witch bolt is concentration, but
But the other one
nothing's-
isn't.
what the other thing is a natural.
Oh, it's like
Ability.
an ability. It's not a spell. Oh man,
it's not
I
a
want
spell.
that. How
It's
do
my
I get that?
naturalness. It's
Train
my
me.
natural.
7
Let's
more,
see,
please.
7 more lightning.
Okay, she's still up. Definitely looking hurt.
All right, I got no other bonus actions, so I'm just gonna go neener, neener, neener.
See if you can piss her off even more. Okay,
Yep.
another goblin takes a shot at you, Serendil, and again misses. If you wish to try and spot
Yay!
the...
Perception?
Yes, go ahead. If you wish to try and
That's
spot.
the hidden one still.
I probably won't, but let's take a shot.
Nope.
Nope, you
Definitely
won't.
not.
So that was the goblin's turn. It's now Groot's turn.
Groot.
So, all right, I am going to move forward. So Valdry is not actually there. So I'm not stepping away from anybody's threatened area. I just want to be near the pierced nipple chick. and I am
Wolf
going
nipple
to,
chips?
I get advantage.
Oh, wait, no, that's not.
Wolf nipple chips. I get advantage because Serendil there, and I roll 17. I do 15 points of piercing damage
Oh,
to
which
it.
one? I'm sorry. Which
And
were you going in?
the nipple
Nick-
chick.
Okay, the Thog.
girl.
Okay. Actually, that is enough to take her out. Go ahead and narrate your kill in
Nice.
direwolf
There you
form
go.
if you wish. Rip
Okay, okay. This is gonna
Yeah.
be great. This is great. So I'm
Rip her
obsessed.
throat out.
For some reason, she has all these piercing, and it really freaks Groot out. So when he goes to bite her, he bites her on one of the nipple
Oh.
rings, or was it no, the navel ring? The navel ring. That's right. I heard somebody say it got a
There you
navel
go.
ring. And when I pull it out, it actually pulls off the skin and her gut.
Oh, nice!
Oh.
it's like a drain plug. Just. All right, and she
There you go.
collapses in a heap, and Knob lets out, like, "Oh no!" He's very distressed.
What have you done?
And I go,
Oh, Shaggy.
You're next.
Well, first we've got another goblin who's not really going to have much of a shot at anything at the moment, so I think he's going to move. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, that's good enough. Go ahead and make perception check. I think actually just Groot and possibly Voldry would get a perception check on this one. Oh, nice. Natural 20, 24. Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely. Okay, so as you're watching the guts stream out of this dead ogre in front of you, you kind of look up over her shoulder, which is now on the ground, and spot another goblin kind of creeping along here. And okay, so yeah, he was in the process of moving, so he's just going to complete his move and take some cover behind this rock. But he can't hide because you already spotted him. So he's visible, and there's another one here. He's going to take a 5-foot step out, shoot at the direwolf with a bow. Oh my god, another natural 20. The dice are rolling hot for me tonight. This is not a
Oh
club,
my god.
so it's not going to be nearly as bad, but 11 points piercing from a club, and he ducks back under
Still
cover.
enough.
And we've got another goblin who's just going to keep shooting at Serendiel from his comfy ledge. This might do it. 18, I think, is what he needs, isn't it?
That is what you
All right.
need.
I'm gonna use my bardic inspiration to lower that by 1d6.
Ooh,
you sure he can hit?
Oh wait,
Yeah,
I
it's
can't do
80-foot
that if
range.
that's that guy. I thought it was a different guy.
Oh, I
I
thought
can't
that
see him.
cliff, that face would keep him from doing it.
In which case, he takes
I
a
would
fight.
say
He
that
moves over
partial
there.
maybe
cover.
partial cover.
Yeah, there, he moved. No, it's fine.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Sorry.
But so wait, so you're going to use Bardic and okay,
No.
I was going to say.
I can't. I didn't realize it was
Can't
that
see,
one. I can't
see
see
that
him.
one.
I
I have to be able
So
to see him.
you take this is just one dice. Okay, so you take a whopping 3 points piercing damage from that. Go ahead. Well, actually, your concentration you don't need to you can't really maintain it because your target's dead. So
My target's dead,
so never
yeah.
mind, not an issue. Okay, mirrors up.
All right. I'm going to cast. We got this other ogre to worry about. I'm gonna shoot that guy.
There you go.
And come on.
Ugh.
Plus a d8. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Right,
you get
so-
the,
So,
that
10
helps.
10
Fuck.
You're
points.
shooting Knob for 10 points.
Yep.
Okay. Ooh,
Knob is such a
he is such a
knob.
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 And
And I'm gonna move there.
then we've got one of the goblins who's basically sticks his head out from between the rocks, takes a shot at the big bad direwolf. He got a 19.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you take another 4 points piercing.
Hoo-hoo,
Oh
I'm
my
still a
God.
direwolf.
All right, Boulder's up.
Like,
You're still 30 feet up.
All right, try. Yes, just gonna try Sacred Flame on Knob.
Nab.
Dex
Nice.
12 or DC 12 Dex save. He made it. Is that one of those all or nothing or half
He's
damage
mighty.
things?
Half damage, but then would take another point, so five total of radiant.
Okay. All All right. He howls in fury, and it's Samral's turn.
All right. Well, I'm gonna come back up here and swing at him. At this point, he's probably almost dead. So
Hopefully.
yeah, he's gonna miss.
Damn.
That's solid.
Yeah, you basically whack him, but it doesn't do him damage. He's got a pretty tough hide. And it's his turn.
I have a +5 and I can't do anything.
You know, his biggest threat probably is the direwolf in front of him, but since you taunted him before, he's going to go after you.
Oh yeah.
He blames you for everything that's happened, just because you started the whole thing
killed my
with your bad words. And he gets an 18 with his great club. Would that hit you?
Ouch.
I'll try a bardic inspiration, see if it can
There you go.
save me.
That
Roll a
does that just
d6.
negate some of the damage, or
No, it reduces his attack
oh, okay,
roll
By whatever he rolls.
by whatever I roll by 4. So that puts him at
16. 14.
14.
I'm sorry, 14.
14, and I have a 14
So he
AC.
still hits you.
Damn.
Damn it.
So
It wasn't
much
very
damage?
inspiring. You broke a string. You broke a string
That's
on
right.
your loot.
yeah, it's gotta get some nut lube for that bone nut of yours. You take let's see, it's +4, so 13 points of bludgeoning damage from a great club. Dog is dead, so it's Serendiel's turn.
All right, I'm just gonna firebolt him.
Nice.
Nice.
Boom.
Someone can hit around here.
Yeah, but I only do 4 damage.
Whittling away.
Better than my zeros.
Yeah, without that fire and
I'm gonna
rage.
step
Don't you get
back.
2d10 at 3rd level?
Mm,
For a firebolt?
I thought you go up. I thought
it was a later
Firebolt.
level.
Oh,
Hold on,
search
let me see.
firebolt.
Let me see.
Firebolt.
Firebolt.
Just grab one of those trees. Oh yeah,
Firebolt.
it's 5th level when it goes to 2 to 10, and then 11th level for 3
Yeah.
to 10.
oh.
Yeah. Wah, wah, wah.
Wah, wah, wah.
I was gonna say I used that spell a lot.
Okay, so you hit in any movement?
I moved slightly back toward the cave. I moved from here. I moved from here to here,
So you won't get shot.
so I won't
Alright,
get shot,
yes.
or I won't be shot as easily.
Speaking of which, one of the goblins
Mirror.
fires from cover, or fires from hiding.
It's my turn. It's my turn. It's my turn.
No, it's
my
not
turn.
your turn.
Well, it's the
The
goblin's
goblin that was
turn.
hiding's turn,
Oh, hiding.
which hides him from initiative
Okay.
order as well. An arrow flies out,
Oh.
but I think 12 would not hit you, Mirror. If
Yeah.
you wish to try and spot,
15.
okay. 12, not enough. He still stays hidden.
Yep. I didn't think so.
Now, Groot, it is your turn.
Okay, and I'm not invisible or something. So,
Mr. Impatient.
I know. I roll a 14. And I hit for 12 points of damage, and if he's not dead, he needs to make a DC 13 strength save or be knocked prone.
Still up, and for his strength, he got
Damn.
19.
And then a
And
19.
then a 19, still on his feet. Okay, now a bunch of goblins are going to go. These are all visible, so they're just kind of sticking their heads out, shooting. I think the direwolf is pretty much their only target, so... One shot for 21 to hit.
Oh, yeah. 21
Oh,
damage?
yeah.
Holy crap.
That would be a hell of an arrow.
One
He
arrow.
does get max damage, though, for 8 points. Piercing.
Okay, so the direwolf is gone, so delete. Okay. And then Groot is now standing there. And he takes 5 points of damage.
For the overlap. Okay. So, yeah, and then
Yep.
that goblin kind of ducks back behind cover. Again, he can't really hide because he's being observed. So the goblin over here, he takes actually, he may not need to step out. Let me just check his line of sight.
Nah, he probably can
Yeah,
hit me.
just barely. He can hit you. So he's going to shoot at you, Samril, with their bow shot. Ooh, he also got a 21 to hit.
Damn.
Yeah, that hits.
You take 4 piercing damage from an arrow. He's going to stay where he's at there. And third goblin is on the ledge. Can he still target Mirror? I think so. Yep.
Oh
So
yeah.
he's going to fire at Mirror. He hit 19 AC. Okay,
Yep.
so you also take damage from an arrow. Ouch! Another 8 points piercing from an arrow. They are
Wow.
really rolling a lot of 6s for their hits, for their damage. I mean. So that's that block of goblins. Mirror, it's your turn.
All right. That pissed me off. So
As opposed to everything else that's happened so far.
Yeah, none of the rest did it. Just that.
so who is that? What's that? Anybody else hearing that?
Yep, I hear it.
Okay.
Doing what?
Somebody needs a windscreen
Really
on
loud
their
breathing.
mic.
Yeah.
Not me.
So
Who is that?
Okay. Okay.
I'm casting this
Gust of wind.
on that goblin.
Hunter's prey. So you
Custom.
your tenacity. You hit a creature.
Oh wait, that's not the right thing. It didn't copy. There we
Wait.
go.
What is it all blended together here? Oh, you're marking him as your quarry?
Uh,
Which guy
yes.
again? Can you ping him? Okay,
Yep.
so the guy on the ledge.
The guy that just
All
shot
right,
me.
that is wait, that can't be. Let me zoom in here. That is Niche with an N. I thought it said Mitch at first with an
Okay.
M. It's Niche.
Mitch.
The goblin bitch.
It's Niche. I like Mitch better. Actually, I like Mitch better.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
Mitch.
That's Mitch. And
Who's a used car
I am
salesman.
changing his name.
Can I
There you go. That's Mitch.
can I stand in the same spot as Krebs, or does he occupy that area?
He
Don't step on him.
pretty much occupies that area. You can move through him, but you can't end your turn there.
Crabs.
Okay. Then I am going to end my turn, and I'm gonna go prone in on this side of the ogre.
Nice.
In the
You're,
viscera?
you're lying in
Yeah,
gut.
you're
You're
pretty
lying
much
in
you basically face plant in a whole bunch of ogre guts.
Guts, viscera.
But I will say that
Whatever.
I will give you a full
top
cover
of it.
bonus from the dead ogre's body because it's
I thought these things smelled
Yeah,
bad
it's-
on the outside.
yeah.
So that's my
Okay,
turn.
so you do get full cover from the ogre, but you are face down in ogre guts.
And that bastard is marked.
I will actually let me just make a little mark on him here.
Greasy,
We'll
grimy
give him a little-
ogre
All
guts.
right, we'll give him a little pink circle for your hunter's mark.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay. Oh my God, this guy's name. This goblin. This right here is Slitterdabber. Is his name?
Oh,
I'm
nice.
not gonna show all their names. I'm just
Gesundheit.
gonna slobber
Slobber
blobber
dabber.
netter. Let's see. He's got a few different targets. Groot is still within range, I think. Yep. So he's gonna fire an arrow at Groot. Only 11, which I'm sure misses. All right, Valdry, you're up.
Kill the ogre! Kill the
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
ogre!
Yes, I'm going to try to kill the fucking
We
ogre
should
with
kill the
Sacred
fucking
Flame.
ogre! He hurts!
Kill the fucking ogre.
I've got it.
All right, the Sacred
Don't worry
Flame.
about it.
DC
Alright,
I'll miss again.
12.
that's the spirit.
Okay, this time he got not a natural 1. So he failed his save.
Okay,
He takes 4 radiant damage.
Plus an extra 3, so 7
Oh,
total.
he is barely up. Barely up.
Oh,
You can see he's just kind of.
I've got
He's
this.
doing like the thing in the Lord of the
So
Rings with the
bad.
ogre. But he hasn't fallen over yet.
Ugh,
But it's not his turn.
just doing some
Samro?
stretching.
Yeah. One last chance, Samuel, before he goes
Let
down.
me go. Let's just go ahead and miss again.
Ah!
Oh!
Ah!
All right.
I have a
Congratulations.
+5 and I can't get over a 10.
Why is it not doing like the 2 rolls for him?
Oh, I only have it do 2 rolls if I have either advantage or disadvantage.
How do you do
Yeah,
that?
but if you do that, then you can always use an inspiration thing.
Well, I can choose to use an inspiration now too.
If
I
you
want.
wish, you can.
Right.
Procedurally, it would be no different. Theoretically, it would be just another
Right.
random roll.
Yeah. Another roll, right.
Yeah.
Do you wish to use?
I feel like I need to
You
take
can feel
the
free to if you
chance.
wish. Oh, there you go.
Hey!
Okay, and that is definitely enough to take him down. So go ahead and narrate the death of Knob.
I'm gonna skewer him right through right between both of the
All
eyes.
right. So he's like, and he falls down, almost wrenching your rapier out of your hand, but you manage to slide it back out again, and he lies dead on the ground. 2 ogres just almost blocking the entrance to this cavern.
Then I'm gonna go in around the
Run
entrance
away!
of the cave. So I have like no HP.
Okay, Knob is dead, so it's Sorrendiel's turn.
Ah, hell. I will walk up.
Goddamn
5,
goblin.
10. I'm gonna move here, and I will. So, how many goblins can I see right now? Can I see more than? Can I see 3?
You see 4. If you wanted, you can make a perception check to see if you spot any additional ones that might be hiding.
No, that's fine. If I can see more than one, I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna try out my scorching ray.
Well, you know that like these guys have cover. You know they're there. They couldn't hide because they were already in sight. But you know they're there, but they have cover. This guy does not have any cover, nor really does this guy.
Cover gives what? +2?
I would say they have like 3/4 cover, so more than that.
What about this guy? What about Mitch?
Mitch, he
is he in
not
cover?
under. Even though he's slightly elevated, he doesn't really have cover. He was kind of happy in his spot.
All
there.
right, so I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray. I get 3 rays. I'm gonna do this guy, Mitch, and then I'll randomly pick one. So let's see.
You can hurl them at
can hurl
the
'em
same
and then-
Yeah,
target.
you can target the same
If you-
guy.
I can, but I can also. They're
Yeah,
goblins,
these guys
so
have
I
3/4
think
cover,
spreading-
so
You
they'd
can
be
roll. What I'm saying is roll to attack each one, and then if you miss, hit the same one. You don't have to pick.
All right,
the
all right.
target.
Well, then I'll start with this
All
guy. Let's see. Where's a spell? How do I do a spell? It's general spell attack. Do I just click on this? No.
It's under your attack part and spell casting
If
on
you
your
change,
main.
if you change
page.
that to an attack roll inside the spell description, it'll roll the dice for you too.
Otherwise,
what-
on your main page, like on the core page, it should be under attacks and spell casting. You should be able to click it there.
What do I change to attacks?
It's so if you click on the
Yep.
cogwheel,
Yep.
click on that, and then down the bottom it says output is spell card or attack output.
Oh, attack. I see.
Yep.
Got it.
And if you click on it again, it should roll to hit.
All right, cool. Let's give that a try. Okay.
Is there no ability
Oh,
or
did you
spell
roll?
tied to it?
Yeah, you need to put.
Did you
abilities
drag
for
did
it,
you
so
drag
whatever
that
your
spell from the
spellcast-
compendium in there, or did you manually enter it?
No, I had to manually because it wouldn't let me
Okay, yeah,
drag
there's a bunch of
anything.
other crap you have to set up.
Oh.
then.
Oh,
So
I
you-
see. So ranged, and then I have to enter a damage per type.
Yeah.
That's annoying.
Well, again, you can just drag
Two-
it from the compendium.
just roll.
and it would just,
I tried that, but it for some reason sometimes when I try to drag stuff, sometimes it works great. Sometimes it
if
doesn't.
it's not in the same window, it
Roll
won't work
20.
very well. You have to be in this.
Oh yeah, do you have
There we
it
go.
broken out to a
Yeah.
window or?
Or it could just be
Okay, so the
anyway.
first one,
13 is wait, not enough. He's wearing leather armor and he's got a shield.
Damn.
Up to
Even though
26.
he's shooting a bow?
It's a short bow.
He's
Oh,
shooting
yeah,
a
he's
bow
shooting a
while
bow.
holding a shield? Can you do that?
Let me see. Leather armor, shield. It's not a long bow. It's a short bow.
I don't think you can
It
shoot a
still
bow and hold
takes
a
two
shield.
hands.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a two-handed weapon.
Let me double check this.
But I would say AC would go down what, like 1?
Yeah.
1 or 2.
I think it's two. I don't know what his AC would be then, but
Standard piercing range. I don't see like
2 AC.
yeah.
Shield
Oh yep,
gives you
it
2
is
AC.
two-handed. So yes. So he would not have his shield bonus. So
So
it's
what would he
minus
be?
2.
so his AC is instead 13.
Oh, would have hit then.
Yep.
Yep.
So go ahead and roll damage.
So, wait a minute, that can't be right. What did I enter in there? 2d6. How do I
Yep.
get a 1 on 2d? Oh, I guess 1 and a 3.
Yep.
Yay, that's some serious rolling. Okay, so the first one I do
Okay.
4. Does he drop or
He's
is
still
he
up.
okay? Well, then I hit him with
All
7.
right, then he drops.
Wow, I rolled a 1 again. And then now on Mitch. We'll do the last one
Yeah.
on Mitch.
Mitch.
Oh, natural 1. I drop it.
You drop your
You
scorching
drop
ray.
your scorching
We hit that stalagmite.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, at least I killed one of them.
Yeah.
All right. So we've got so a goblin that was kind of hiding behind this rock pops out and takes a shot at you, Serendiel.
Okay.
Reckon levels. Why can't I just click on you and you select that level? Why do I have to go up to a damn menu and change level? Sorry. He rolled. What did he roll? Well, he rolled a 10. 14 to hit. I don't think that's enough. I think you're still at AC 18. That would
Nope.
be a miss. And
Yep.
since you were kind of looking in that direction anyway, yeah, he can't really hide. So.
All right.
All right, and that was Lop, the goblin. Groot is up.
Nice.
All right, so I am going to move to here and shoot Glop, Nop, Gobstopper,
Glop?
whatever
Yeah.
this guy is right there. That guy. I'm going to hit him with my short bow,
He's got a.
and I'm going to
yeah,
miss.
He's only got about half cover, which.
And then I'm going to move on and take cover over there.
All right. So this goblin sticks his head out and shoots at Serendiel.
Oh, crap.
23. That would hit you.
Oh, you think?
Actually,
Got
I'm going
it.
to use I'm going to use a bonus action to heal Samuel for 6.
Hey,
Good job.
Okay. So anyway, yes, the arrow Serendiel hits you for 3 piercing damage, and he then
Boom.
nabs back there. Gleek is dead.
Gleek.
That was this guy.
Sorry.
Mitch. Yeah, I guess you dodged out of his way there, so he's just gonna take a shot at Serendiel as well. And wow, he also gets a 23. Yep, come on, stay on the desk. For again 3 points piercing damage. Getting a lot of 1s to offset those earlier 6s. Okay, and now it's Mirror's turn.
All right. So is getting up from prone
That's half your move.
just part of movement?
That's half your movement
Half
speed.
my move? Okay. All right. So then 5, 10, 15. And then I'm going to shoot at Mitch. That hit?
Yes.
Does that hit? All right. So I do the 6 plus 4 plus.
Well, he's dead. Wh-
Yeah.
Ah,
I
nice.
would hope so.
So he,
I just want to see what I would have had anyway. Yeah.
no matter what, yeah, Mitch is no more.
I did find the Colossus Slayer thing. Toggle.
Mhm.
So I'm just gonna see if this works.
Yeah.
No.
There you
Sweet.
go.
Okay.
So
Thanks.
let's see.
Yep.
So then, yeah, that's the end of
How
my
long
turn.
is duration
Oh,
of this?
That
Duration of Hunter's Mark is up to an
it's-
hour, and once the target drops to 0 hit points,
Yeah.
you can use a bonus action on a subsequent turn to mark a new creature.
I'll mark that
Well,
one.
okay, so that. Oh yeah, so as you have a bonus
It's
action.
on a subsequent turn, right?
Yeah, and actually, the Colossus Slayer wouldn't have, because he hadn't been wounded before.
Yeah, he was at max.
Right.
Okay, so that
So-
you went.
So actually, I'm gonna target
Oh,
that guy.
okay. That is Lop.
Yep.
Okay, so he's got your mark.
Has he been hit before?
Not that you can tell.
Not yet. Okay.
Okay, so we've got a goblin here. Slibberdabber. He's gonna pop out and shoot at you, Mirror, since you just took out his best friend Mitch.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
He
He's
killed
not
Mitch.
taking any guff from you.
You bastard.
15 though doesn't sound like it's quite enough, is it?
15 is the number.
So he barely gets through his chink in your armor, and you take 6 points of piercing damage from an arrow.
Wow.
And he darts back behind the boulders, and it's Valdry's turn. You're
Alright,
30 feet up.
Baldry is
You're
going.
30 feet up. You're just
Yeah.
about at the ceiling height. Well, actually, at the mouth of the cavern is only 20 feet high, so you'd have to kind of dip down and then come in, and then the cavern itself.
Oh no, I'm not. I've got 7 hit points. I'm not going in. I'm flying. I'm flying over here next to Krebs and saying, "Yeah, I'm gonna stay here for a minute."
Okay.
And brave
So
Sir
then I,
Robin.
so then
ran
I,
away.
yeah, so that, yes, so then I, yes, I did not. That's a lie.
I never.
I didn't. I never.
All right. I'm just going to reveal the rest of this. Hang on. Polygon reveal helps. There we go. Okay. I'm just revealing the rest of this cavern just because you guys are now far
He
enough
feels
into
like
it that
it.
you can see it. So,
He's a
Ah,
generous god.
yeah.
a
wanna
nice.
see you-
I can get the ogre guts off in that water over there.
Or
Or
the mud.
The mud works too.
Works.
Actually, the mud might work better.
Mud be good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mud be good. You got that that scrubbing action. You know?
Yeah, it's really-
Exfoliating. It gets
Really
all that
good for my
ogre mud off.
skin and everything too.
You got a pool over there? We have a
Yes.
pond and a pool. Pond would be good for you. Natural spring.
Yeah.
Who the hell's turn? Okay, so Valkyrie, that's what you did. Samril, you're up.
Camera.
Just descended
It
into
just entered
madness.
it.
All right, I'm gonna move over here, and I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery on this guy.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if you can see
Going-
him. He's got pretty much.
Can he see me?
Well, he
Yeah.
was popping.
I
He's
can
got
mock
full
him, right?
cover now, so he was just like popping in and out.
Well, can I just hold on to it so if he pops out, I mock him?
Yeah, if you want to ready an action to mock that
that.
specific goblin.
That's
Alright,
what I'll do.
That
then.
is Pox. That is
Ah,
Pox.
fuck you.
You will mock Pox.
I will make fun of his
All right.
smallpox.
Serendil then is up.
All right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna yell out, "Your wizard is the brave fighter here. What's going on?"
Our wizard's the only one with full health. Or
No,
not anymore. Okay, so I can go 40 right now because of my blade
Okay.
song, and I
Nice.
will. I'm gonna magic missile this sucker, since he's the one. If I can
Yeah,
see
once you
him
get
now,
clear that
'cause I'm behind.
string of boulders there, you can spot him and target him. 3 points, hits.
Oh, you gotta be kidding!
Oh.
How many times can I roll a 1?
Enough. He is still up.
3 damage. Well, that's my action. So
All right.
Yep.
Lop.
Yeah.
Okay, Lop is up on the ledge there. He's gonna shoot at Mirror since seems like she's paying particular attention to him. So he will take a shot. Oh, natural 1. He dropped his fucking bow on the floor, and so he then jumps down off
Did
the
it-
ledge to pick it up. And that's his turn. Groot's up.
All right, Groot will move. Let's see. Yeah, he'll move to about there, and he'll shoot at Pockmarks or whatever
Lop.
whatever that guy is right there.
Small
Pox is up here.
Small pox man.
This is Lop.
Oh,
Oh,
Glop.
Or
Lop.
Glop if you like.
I'm gonna shoot at. I'm gonna shoot at Lop. I'm gonna roll 21. I think that hits,
yeah.
right?
Oh yeah.
7 points of damage.
Oh,
Nice.
that's what you need. He's dead. Lop is now all Loppy. Loppy and Floppy, and he's no longer a hunter's mark.
Do I have to like recast then?
No, you can retarget on your
no,
next
on a
action.
subsequent turn.
Okay. Perfect.
So yeah, he's dead. And
That's nice that you can keep moving it around.
so then Pox gets to go. Yeah, he's gonna dart out and shoot at Groot. Shoot at Groot.
I
Oh
mocked
yes.
him.
Okay, so before he
Yeah.
can shoot, you have to do a vicious mockery, which I believe is a wisdom save. Yep. Easy 13. What's he got? Oh yeah, he got a natural 17 plus whatever. So he resists your taunts. He fires at Groot, gets a non-natural 20 to hit.
A
Oh, he got a
non-natural
6.
20.
Yeah, he rolled 16 and plus 4 to hit.
Oh, okay. Check.
Paul, where were these dice rolls when you were a tabaxi? That's all I'm saying.
yeah, good point,
I do
man.
not know.
He's using his DM dice.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm using the same dice I was
well,
using
yeah,
before.
dice.
It's
Loaded.
I'm loaded. You take
Little
have, like-
extra paint on the D20 side.
no.
yeah.
They're actually they didn't need to fill these in. That's what it is. I haven't filled them in. Maybe I won't now. No, I'm gonna fill them in because some of them are really fucking hard to read. Anyway, yes, arrow hits you for 5 piercing, and he's gonna nip back behind the rock, even though Serendil's right there. Actually, you know what? He's gonna nip back behind that rock, so he doesn't get it. Oh no! I dropped a dice. No big deal. Mitch is dead.
Dead.
Mirror is up.
Bitches.
All right.
Yeah.
So can I make that my mark?
Who? Yeah, Slibber Dibber,
Okay. Yep.
Flabberduber.
Slobber Gloober.
And what does the mark give you?
A +6
Be right back,
damage.
gotta get my dice.
Wow.
Okay. Does he have cover?
He has, I would say, from you, pretty much 3/4 cover.
What if I? What if I move here? That's 30.
Then I'd say he has half cover.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try shooting him
Okay.
anyway.
Okay. 18 would hit.
Nice.
All right.
Boys.
And then my hunter's mark.
Wow. So,
So
holy crap. So,
that the second 3 here isn't
yeah. Either way, he had 7 hit points.
know
so
what I mean?
your Colossus Slayer alone
Yeah,
killed
okay.
him, and your arrow
right.
basically. You go ahead and arrow
Okay.
however you want to for that one.
Yeah, I basically aim like right at his heart, which is right between these two rocks, and basically stick it right through, and he kind of falls right into the rocks and and then slides down, so head his head is on my side and his neck gets caught in between the stalagmites.
All right. Well, and next is his turn, but he's dead, so he's just gonna lay there.
I move my mark to that guy,
Which guy?
the remaining
Pox.
Smallpox.
All right. Who's? Oh yeah, Lop's still in the initiative. He's dead. Okay. So Valdry's up.
Baldur's just gonna hang out here. Well, actually, since seems like most of the threat's gone, I'm gonna move up to where I want to move up by this dead goblin right there and kind of crouch. Well, is that mud pit? Is that elevated or not?
No, it's pretty much the same level as. I mean, it's yeah.
the
There's, if
ground.
anything, it's a little depression.
Okay. Well,
It is hot mud.
7 hit
yeah,
points.
by the way, it is hot mud. It's kind of
Yeah.
bubbling and.
All right. So, well, I'm just gonna stay right. I'm gonna stay right where I am.
Okay.
Keep an eye on crabs.
Yes, I'm keeping a watchful eye on Krebs.
Okay. Samril.
I guess I'm going to move up and prepare an action if I see him again. Because I'm assuming I can't see him.
Pox.
He's probably well hidden.
Yeah, well, you know he's there, but yeah, he's pretty much got total cover at the moment.
Yeah, so I'll just prepare an action to taunt him some more if he pops
Okay.
out.
Serendiel.
I'm going to use my bonus action to do a Misty Step,
Okay.
and I'm going to pop right
No!
here.
Pox.
Nice.
Little stream of urine runs down Pox's legs. He sees you appear in front of him.
What should I hit him with? I'm gonna hit him with, and I'll just do magic missile because I still get the hunter's mark, right?
I thought
Do I get the
that
hunter's
only
mark? or
works
just
for
you?
for him. For
That's
Mirror.
just for me.
That's only
it's a
for me.
ranger thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's not like Warcraft where it's look at that.
Oh!
I managed to do even less damage.
Wow.
Blink, blink, blink. Amazingly, he's still on his feet. You do still get movement,
that, like-
your normal movement, because the Misty Step was a bonus.
That's true. I'm gonna stay here because
Keep him
if
in
he
there.
tries to run away, I get an attack of opportunity, and
Yeah,
if he
I guess I'll put him
pops
right
out
there
in front of
to
my
make him
friends,
fully in a square. So yeah, you're basically both within threat and range of each other. But
yeah.
So if he moves, you get an attack of opportunity. If he pops up, I taunt him.
yeah, you really
He's
can't
kind of in a
dot
precarious
out
place.
from cover. Groot is up.
All right. So I'm guessing that I wouldn't be able to see him because of all of this crap in the
He
way.
has total
so
cover from you,
I'm,
but you know he's there.
I'm gonna run right up there,
Ooh,
and I'm gonna shillelagh him.
Nice.
Oh, Donna Shalala fails.
Yes, fuck it. Yeah, I'm gonna use my inspiration. 15,
Ah,
There you go.
15's enough.
8 points of damage.
All right, that is enough to kill him. All right, and he drops.
I'm feeling the luck of the
Yeah.
Irish.
Oops, that's on you. You're not dead. He's
Krebs
dead.
comes in. Hey guys, what's happening?
So, if you guys want, I got this spell for healing
Right.
for everybody.
Well,
we all just need to gather
wait,
around.
hang on.
Oh, wait,
Before
sorry.
anything
Yep,
else
yep.
happens here,
We all
you
died.
well no,
A vampire comes
yeah,
out.
Strahd walks out, and
Oh, God.
no,
hello, everybody.
yeah.
You thought this was a different campaign.
Yeah,
So you thought you could escape me, yes?
domain of dread. No, I promise no more of those horrible Eastern Barovian accents. But out of one of the side passages, another goblin steps, and you can hear there are a couple goblins behind him, and he shouts out in common, "Wait! Wait! No more! Stop! Stop!"
I'm marking.
Do you recognize him?
Well, it's not your turn yet.
Do we recognize him?
You have not seen him before. He looks like he's better geared than most of the other goblins you've seen.
Oh, it could be that leader guy.
Yeah, we should probably stop.
Yeah, I agree.
Hey, they
Don't-
shot at us first.
We will at least
They
look.
did. Sort of.
Well,
I-
the ogres.
The
were set.
ogres didn't, but
I stopped.
yeah, I'm not.
Yep,
I'll
lower my bow.
Who are you?
I says, "I am Hark. I am boss of this tribe. Well, what's left of it. But me not want to fight you anymore. I want to make deal with you. You,
Give us all your money.
well,
Care?
I was thinking you
And all
you
your
come here for people, right?
You bet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was told this, and I got people." He points over to the area of the cave that's kind of past the pool over there. He says, "You,
Okay.
Huh?
you can have people, if you take care of big blob monster for us.
Where's the big blob monster?
Big blob monster over down passage there by Mitch." He points towards Mitch's dead body.
all right.
Why haven't you tried? Why haven't you killed it?
"Because you much stronger than me."
Let's see the people first.
What else do we get as
He
well?
gestures over to where the that area there is. He says, "You can see them there."
I'll go.
We
over
can
and look.
we
Yeah.
can take the people with us if you're dead. So what else is the incentive here?
It made no
Yeah.
sense to keep fighting. We let you go, you let people out, and no more problems with goblins.
So we don't have to take care of the monster. All right. Sounds good.
Will
I
you
looked
We'll
in there.
trade your life for their lives.
No,
will you stop making incursions into Nightstone?
only if you take care of monster.
All right, the people
If you're
come
dead,
out.
you can't make incursions either.
Yeah, that's true.
I peek into the room where the people
All right,
are.
you walk over there. You see that it's actually a ledge. I get my favorite tool. Polygon reveal here. And oh boy, I gotta get all these guys on the right level here. Give me a second. This is gonna be an interesting fill. Well, no, I don't want the stupid number. Why did you put that on the GM layer? There we go. Oh, okay. That's not all of them. Roll 20. You can just be so much fun sometimes. There we go. So yeah, you look down.
That's a
Yeah,
lot of
you see a
people.
whole
Oh,
bunch
shit.
of people down in this hole. Yeah, it's basically, you can see that some of them are guards, but most of them look like, common folk. They look extremely malnourished and tired, dirty, emaciated, and very frightened. One of them is a
What-
dwarf who you surmise is Morak, the guy who runs the inn. And he looks up at you, and
What do you
Sorendil,
call,
as
like,
you look down, he looks up
23?
at you and he kind of does a double take. Hi.
I say, "Hi there. How you doing? Hi, everybody. We're here to save you. We'll be your saving party here today."
What do you call 23 twins? They're like I've only Ever heard of someone giving birth to like 8
A-
kids at once?
a
Just
but there's,
twintrupia.
like
Big
23
twitch
of
in the
them.
Twintrupia.
matrix.
So
I-
20 would be
Octomom.
dodeca.
I call it a lot. I call it the destruction of a birth canal.
Is
on.
that it right there in the middle?
Didn't you all know that Nightstone is the birthplace of cloning?
Yeah, really, it was
Anyway,
just the dwarf that was captured. All these people just kept getting birthed out of this hole. All right. Anyway, that yes.
All right.
hi everyone.
So he goes in there, right? And I walk right up to the goblin. I'm going, so are you saying that if we do not kill
Take care
that
of them.
thing, you're going to try and kill those guys as we get them out of that cave? Is that what you're saying to me right now,
No.
Mr. Goblin?
No. You know, that's
Well, you just said that they can't leave until we kill the creature in the other cave. And I say, fuck that noise.
I'm with him.
fine. He's gonna roll initiative,
Oh.
and he's gonna get a whopping 4. You want to be that way? Fine. Wanted to avoid bloodshed.
Well, I didn't want to attack you. I'm just saying we can leave without
fuck
killing him.
you.
All right, whatever.
Okay.
Whatever.
Alrighty.
All right, so I gotta roll for these guys too.
So I say rescues on pause, everybody, because my party is being
We
stupid.
thought we were getting you out, but there's been a slight delay while we.
We'll be back.
Are we doing a new initiative
No,
order?
I'm rolling
or...
for these guys, and we'll let you keep your initiative.
Okay, they're just
How many
gonna
is left?
jump in.
Ah,
We don't
You know
know.
we're still gonna kill that monster, right?
Of course, we gotta kill
Well,
him.
yeah, we gotta get the XP.
God bless it.
And the
All
treasure.
this frickin'.
Let's send Krebs in to kill that monster.
Well, I was just send Krebs up into this pool to look around for treasure.
Perfect.
Go swim, Krebs.
All right, give me a second.
Be free.
Krebs, you guard these people.
That's right. We're gonna give those guys crabs.
Ah!
I don't understand what I said.
You pissed off the DM.
You didn't piss me off. You
I'll be back. I gotta
pissed off him.
have to hit the bathroom.
He was willing to let you go. He was willing to be reasonable, but no.
You wanted us to fight some other creature. If it's between fighting some other creature and fighting him, what difference does it make to me?
All right, and I gotta add all these guys to the initiative now. Give me a second.
I don't like that. All these guys.
Yeah. I
All
don't
you
like that.
guys have to be added to the initiative.
You guys did want to attack, before we knew how many there were.
I didn't want him to attack me. I just asked him why.
You were
This is
basically,
stupid.
just basically sassing off. It's like, do what we want or we'll kill you.
That's not. No, that is not what I meant. But whatever. The DM,
That's what I meant, though.
you're
we
God.
don't want to
I
do
get
what
it.
you want.
I get it.
Oh, it was all attitude, trust me. But I'm not biased. I want to give you guys a
Oh,
chance.
I think you are.
He actually was, his character was going to try and be diplomatic, but he wasn't going to give up everything. At least not yet. All right, I'm just going to sort descending and go to the top. So, all right, so he gives a signal, and okay, I got to get these freaking things out here. Where the hell are okay? Their speed is 30. So out of this, he's just gonna do a dash. 5, 7, 15, 20.
They come a pouring.
So out of this side passage scurries a giant rat And he kind of just runs up
Oh,
here. He's
great.
doing a dash, so that's as far as he can get. But he's making right for you, Samril. And Samril, it's your turn. You see a giant rat scurrying towards you.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go stabby stab.
Oh, right
Stabby
up to the
stab.
right up
I
to
like
the
that.
arc. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks like he's wearing a chain shirt
9.
and he's got a shield and he's got a scimitar.
Yeah, well, he's got a 24 coming.
Oh
at
yeah,
him,
24 is
so-
definitely gonna be enough to hit.
Nice.
Chain shirt or not.
Right.
9 points of damage.
Hey. Ouch. Yeah. Oh wait. Let's see. He targets with an attack. The goblin chooses another goblin within 5 feet of it. Yeah. All right. He uses a special ability called Redirect Attack. He basically swaps places with the goblin. He grabs the goblin behind him and shoves him in front just as you move forward.
Nice.
So,
Fear
Uh,
him.
That is
so how many
awesome.
points was it? 9? Yeah,
9.
okay, so yeah, he does not take 9. The goblin he threw in front of him dies.
He just
He's just like,
throws another goblin at me. Kill him
exactly, yeah.
instead.
So that goblin is now dead.
Here, you go first.
That's great. I love that ability.
That is awesome.
You die
Pretty
instead.
much. Okay.
Any dangerous, you
Yeah,
go
you'll
die.
go first. 5.
That's
10,
great.
Okay, so another rat comes out of here. Again, he's going to dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
I'm gonna have fun writing that one up.
All right, so another giant rat comes squeaking out and running towards. Well, it's hard to tell if he's going to go for Groot or Samril, but he's right there. Serendil. Yeah, you guys have fun with your combat.
You go, what the fuck happened?
I was
I
saving
say-
people.
I say, hey everybody, just hold tight. It'll be a slight delay while we kill things. Be right back.
Back. Oh my god. All right.
I can't. All I can see is the rat, huh? I'm gonna firebolt a rat.
Okay, I just like the way you said that. I'm gonna firebolt.
I roll a
a
9,
rat.
but so I missed.
Yeah, AC is 12 on the rat.
Maybe.
And I'm gonna move Krabs up here. He's gonna go dive in the pool and explore.
Cool. All right. He's not.
Then that's
He's
my
not there yet, though. So. Okay, so that would be you. Groot is up. Oh, bing!
ah,
Direwolf pops into existence.
hey, there's a wolf.
Chomp on the big
Okay.
guy. So let me bring up my dude.
You get a wolf butt in your face, Samrel.
All right. Actually, let me do another
15.
quick reveal here because you can now kind of see around the corner there.
Oh, the rest of the.
I'm sorry, your AC hit AC 15 is not enough.
15.
He's got chain
Okay.
shirt, so it kind of actually it'd probably hit the shield.
Ah.
He blocks it jaws with the shield, and
Rolled a frickin' 5.
all right. Why the hell is Pox still in the initiative? Get the hell out of here, Pox. You're dead. Okay, so we've got some blockage there, so they're gonna have to take the long way around. Looks like 5, 10,
Blockage.
40, 40.
Need some roughage to
It's
get
called
It's
rid of
called a
wolf.
dire wolf that's blocking the
Or
entire
rocket.
corridor. So,
Little Lube will take
so
care of that.
and then this guy, yeah, he does the same thing, and this guy here, oh, he can move out 5, 10, 15, 20, 40, 45, 50. Okay, he comes up to Samrel and stops there because he has a dash. Okay, goblin behind. Oh boy, yeah. Well, you know,
Not a good place to be.
he's not too bright, and he's like, boy, I'm glad I served my boss better than that other guy. Zuckluck is much more loyal or something. He is going to have, yeah, he's gonna take out his short bow and shoot the big wolf. And we've that's a 9. Yeah, 13 probably is not well in direwolf form.
Not enough.
What is your AC in direwolf form? 14.
14.
So not quite. So that was his turn. We've then got another giant rat. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30.
Rats
Yeah.
everywhere.
Another rat comes out of there. And it's Mirror's turn.
All right. I am going to move first to there. I'll mark this thing and shoot at it.
Which one?
The
One
bottom
closest
one?
to him.
Oh, he did.
Oh, yeah. That's a hit.
He did.
Yep, he did. Rat
Alright.
go splat.
And then, yeah, I can't mark another
Next
one
turn
right
you
away,
can with
can
a
I?
bonus action.
Yeah, it's a bonus. So
Okay.
you already did it. Yeah.
Yep. Got it.
All right, then next is a giant
Sounds-
rat. The last one that's stuck in this cave bottleneck, so he's just going to move around. He doesn't go far enough to come out of a hole. Valdry.
Okay, so
Heck
I
'em
am
up,
going to.
Audrey.
I am gonna if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna go out in a blaze of glory. So I am going to that one. I am going to hit with guiding bolt.
This one right here.
Yeah. Let's see what happens. 17.
Nice.
So then 46 radiant. Oh wait, what did it do? Wait.
Just click
have
the word guiding
Click
bolt.
the word. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Not in the chat
Like-
though.
Oh, duh.
Hi-
Sorry.
highlight it.
Sorry. Cast at level 1.
Nice.
There you go.
12
Dang.
radiant.
Radiant energy
Nice rolling.
surrounds the rat and consumes it. Dies with a nasty squeak.
Hey, we got a little roasted rat coming up if we're feeling a little peckish.
It's already
Yep.
cooked.
It's medium
kebab.
rare. It's
Pre-roasted.
medium rare.
Any movement, Baldry?
Yeah, I will move up.
Are you still floating
Up.
or flying 30 feet above? Okay.
No,
All right.
no, I ended that that ended a long
Oh, okay.
time ago.
You didn't hear him crash
Nope,
to the
missed that
ground.
part.
New wings, just trying them out. Ah!
Just like the dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Forgot
Oh,
about that.
I did that. I did that. I'm sorry. I did
I just-
that.
Sorry about that.
Oh, okay, that's the Daryl.
My
Okay.
bad.
This guy's dead. So the goblin that was just got killed was after Valdry, so Hark then gets to go. Let's see. He's got multi-attack. Yeah, so 2 attacks with his scimitar, second at disadvantage. So I'll just roll them separate here. So first attack with his scimitar is a shitty 9. Second attack at disadvantage. No, that wasn't bad. Lowest he got was a 19. So he hits you with a
Oh, that's pretty
scimitar.
good.
He's attacking the dire wolf.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
figured.
Only
Get
that's not terribly
Get big
impressive.
wolf.
Only 5 points of damage.
Okie dokie, boss.
Boss Hark.
You got it,
Instead
boss.
of Boss Hog, it's Boss Hark. I like it. Where's
Nice.
Roscoe P. Coltrane when you need him?
Oh, I haven't. That's a peon from Warcraft 3. I've been playing Warcraft 3.
Alright.
Okie dokie, boss.
Okay.
Yeah. The peon, so
Yep.
that's good.
Okay, Sam rolls up.
Staring at a big wolf butt.
Yep.
Well, I'm
There's
gonna
two rats right next to him.
stab the rat. I'm probably gonna miss.
Yep. They don't have a high AC, but 12 is what you need. Tougher hide. Stay where you at otherwise.
Well, yeah. Otherwise, I incur a opportunity attack. Might as well not.
All right.
The rats of unbelievable size.
They are giant, in fact.
ROUSs.
I don't
Okay,
think they
so
exist.
rat comes
Rodents
up
of
to
unusual
try and
size.
bite you, Samril. It does have advantage since it has this ability called Pack Tactics.
Just like I do.
Yeah.
He has that as well.
So he not a big difference in 2 attacks, but 2 rolls. I mean, 19 to hit. All right.
Yeah, that'll do it.
So this is only 1d4 plus 2. So you take 4 points piercing damage from a bite, and
You have rabies.
You're gonna get filth fever.
let's see. No, apparently not. I don't see any. Yeah, nothing else. He has keen smell, but he doesn't.
He smells me
Yep.
really well. Well,
That's
biting
keen.
me.
He's
That's
keen.
neat.
Ezio Kino. Serendil
Peachy
is up.
keen.
All right, I'm just gonna run up to it and whack it with a rapier. I'm screwing around.
Nice.
I will take the inspiration
Oh,
if
sure.
I can.
Go for a crit.
Yeah, you,
14 should hit.
yeah, he said 12.
Oh,
bro.
14
Now
hit?
14 hit, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, well,
on a
cool.
rat.
I thought
Okay,
you
then
wanted to do a
14
crit or
hits.
something.
Nah, not on a
Ooh,
rat.
12.
That plus
Yeah.
1. There we go.
It's probably a crit anyway.
Either way, it kills him.
And then
Yeah.
okay, and then Krebs jumps in the water and explodes.
Woo!
And explodes?
He starts
Oh,
exploring.
explores. I
Yeah,
thought he
why
said he
not?
jumps in the water and explodes. I'm like, what the hell?
So,
I haven't even read the
Krebs is a
description yet.
lover, not a fighter.
He pulled the pin on Krebs. Fire in the hole.
Krebs is actually a bomb this whole time.
Yeah.
You have to
That's
pull off
special
his
Do you
power.
have some kind of
His
telekinetic
left claw.
link with him?
Yeah, we have I think it's an empathic bond. Let me look it up real
Yeah,
quick.
well, let me know once you if you can
Do.
paste it in chat. Oh,
Jeez.
okay, that was a bad idea.
That's a book.
You can additionally as an action, you can see through your familiar's eyes and hear what it hears at the start of your next turn, gaining any benefits. So I have to do it as an action, but I'm not doing it at
Okay,
the moment.
and it actually wouldn't have revealed much of anything. So okay, okay, so never mind that. So he jumps in the water, and it's now Groot's turn.
Groot's gonna bite. Grrr. Rolls a 17.
17 is where the hell is Boss Hark here? Actually, that would be what you need.
So that would be a 9 piercing.
Now
and
he's
he
gonna
needs,
throw someone else in front.
now, yeah.
Uh,
Now he needs to do a DC 13 strength saving throw.
Well, he's gonna
He's-
swap again.
gonna
Yeah, throw his buddy in front of him,
Nice.
and
Nice.
that again will kill.
Nice.
Thanks for your service, Zukluk,
Nice.
or whatever your Zukluk. Yeah, he's
Zuck
Zukluk's dead, and he is prone. He failed to save when he died. Okay. So you are not in his immediate threatened area, but you would actually have to squeeze to get through that hole as a direwolf.
Yeah, I figured.
Samra will take care of him.
Well, since there's nothing threatening me now, and I know I can't squeeze through it,
Well, you can, but you'd be
Um,
suffering all the squeeze things.
yeah, I don't
yeah.
want to do that. Since there's nothing threatening me, and all I see is rats, can I like move
Oh,
around to
yeah,
here?
Sure.
I'll do that.
All right. And we've got some rats here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 45. Let's just put the dead rat off to the side here. So rat dashes up to the dire wolf. Another rat. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Ooh, this one can dash out and actually get an attack in. Not dash out.
What?
Not
No
dash out, but move
way!
and attack. So you tries to
Yeah.
bite the big bad wolf. Oh, fails miserably. Just chomps at you and misses. The rat here is gonna try and bite Samril. He hits
Could you fucking
17.
not?
Damn.
I'm gonna try a bardic inspiration and hope for the best.
There you go.
Do it.
Hey,
Hey,
Nice.
that's an 11 then, bastard.
Good job.
so that was him, and Zuckluck is dead. So it's another giant rat
Bye,
who is
Zuckluck.
dead. So it's Mirror's turn. He's
All
gonna pile
right.
the rats up here.
I am moving there. I'm not gonna make my mark yet. I'm just gonna shoot this one. And
Oh yeah.
use that other thing. So 9
Dead.
points. All right,
Oh,
and then I
okay.
will mark that one.
Wait, you said you
You
didn't
can't do
mark
colo-
it,
you
so it's
can't
only
do co-
4.
And you
Huh?
can't do Colossal Slayer
Oh,
unless
yeah,
it's
that's
already
right.
has damage.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so 5 points.
Oh, 5. Then he's
No,
not dead.
4.
4.
4 points.
4
4
Yeah,
points.
4
and he's
points.
not dead.
Okay. All right. Then I will mark him.
Hey.
No.
All right, then we've got another rat. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, he's going to have to dash up here, but that's all he can do. Baldry is up.
I am going to that one with Sacred Flame.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was looking away when you did that. Which one? Okay.
So the one next to the marked
Gotcha.
one. So Sacred Flame.
Let's see. 12 dex save. Nimble little rat. He got a 16
All right, so he takes 3.
points. Okay, and he's not been wounded.
I'll move up a little bit
Okay.
closer to the mud.
My name is Mud.
Okay. Sorry about that. Boss Hark, he runs down the
He's
passageway.
gonna come hack me up. Oh,
Coward!
you
Yeah,
coward!
and you hear some
Fight me!
you hear some yelling and shouting that's brief, and yeah, and that's it.
We need to pour a little oil down that corridor and light a match.
So then, no, god damn it, roll 20. Okay, it is Samuel's turn.
I turned to miss some people. Hey! Hit the guy in front of me.
Hey!
I did it!
He is
Nice.
dead. Did I get? Yeah, that was the rat. I thought I just marked you as 0. So sorry.
And I'm gonna move up
Chuck
next
him on
to
the ledge too.
my friend there.
Okay. Let's see. So we've got that rat is dead. Serendiel's up.
All right. Well, let's continue the rat parade. So I go down here, and I will stick it with
Welcome to the rat parade.
my rapier. 22.
Nice.
Nice.
There he is.
Oh yeah.
8. And he already had
He
4.
is a
so.
rat kebab. And no longer marked.
Whoop.
All right, Groot.
I'll bite the one next to Samuel, and I get advantage. Fuck you, you piece of shit. Best roll was a
Oh,
9. How did I get a 9 when I get a plus 10?
Wait,
Right.
Yeah, how is that
That's
possible?
How is that
That
possible?
shouldn't be possible. 5.
What?
Wait, 1d20 plus 5 plus 0. Equals 4 plus.
It makes no sense.
Yeah.
How the hell does that even work?
It says to so hang on. Is this like not configured right? Hang on.
Wait, how do you get a plus 10?
Oh, that's the average. Fucking A. I'm an
That's
idiot.
okay. I was gonna say.
Oh, I'm not a very smart guy.
All right.
Oh, right to break him. Anyway, giant rat.
Yeah,
Let's see. So this guy's
I
still
missed.
alive. Yeah. Well, he's gonna try and bite the big bad wolf.
Bring it on.
Yeah, probably not 13. Not 14 is what she said before. So nope, he misses.
Yep.
Another rat is dead. He's out of the initiative. That rat is also dead. So it's Mira's turn. There's only one rat left. No, there's two. There's two.
All right.
Two rats.
So I'm gonna like have my arrow like ready, and I'm gonna start walking down this tunnel.
Which tunnel?
This
Where
one
all
here.
the rats are coming
okay.
out of?
Yep.
All right.
So I just moved 15 feet. So if you want to like show what I see,
Yeah.
I'm basically trying to look for that Hark guy.
Okay. Show you what you see.
We should kill all of his goblins and just let him live.
Right.
I am
We can-
eating that goblin. That's all I
We
gotta
can
say.
throw him into this pit over here, the
Yeah.
birth canal.
Or we just take him to the monster.
Can I fit through
Oh,
it?
that's a great idea.
Oh, I like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Let's capture him and take him to the monster.
Let's see if you win.
Yeah.
You can. Yes. you can, that's a 5 foot wide passage, so you can fit. without
Okay.
squeezing.
So that's 30 feet. So can you reveal more? I might just do a dash.
I would love to use Roll20's reveal tool some more.
Awesome.
You know you're
Sorry.
gonna die for making this, right?
One hint of sarcasm
I'm
there.
sorry. I just hate that fucking tool so much.
All right. That's as far as I can
okay.
move.
So you dash up to there. All right. So then you end your
Yep.
turn.
So was there something down here, Paul, that he could have seen
Hang on.
as he ran by?
He wasn't looking that direction.
Yeah,
Too
he was
bad.
moving too fast. He just kind of ran up there. So
All right.
He ain't revealing anymore. damn
fine.
it.
Okay. Yeah, he saw that as you ran by.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, a diamond!
Yeah, you missed a diamond. All right, so we got a rat on. Well, he's the one. He's been biting Samuel. He's gonna keep. He likes the taste of you. Yeah. 23.
Damn.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a hit.
So
Damn.
he takes 6 points of piercing damage. He's
Is that me
Yeah.
or?
Yeah.
Oh, you said he
Yeah.
liked the taste
Apparently.
of me. Then that guy didn't attack me before.
oh well. He does now. I'm sorry. I was throwing so many rats around everywhere.
When you said he likes the taste of you, I thought you meant that he was attacking him because I was like, that guy didn't attack me. So I was confused.
Okay, so Valdry's up.
So I'm going to go ahead and hit him with Sacred Flame again. See if he's a nimble little minx or
Let's
not.
Take a look. We're at 12 is exactly what he got. And so we would take 3.
So 3.
Oh,
So 3
ow,
radiant.
he is barely on his last leg, but still up. Okay, Hark does something. Samriel is up.
All right. In my my state of 1 hit point, I'm
Nice.
just gonna stab him.
The
There you
Sorry,
go.
there in front of you.
I ain't afraid.
Okay. Oh
yeah,
yeah, you
bitch.
kill him with your rapier.
I got 1 hit point left, but I ain't going down.
All right, he is dead.
Are you not entertained?
Chuck him on the pile there. All right. Serendil.
All right, I'm just gonna walk up and whack another one.
Take
Instead
him
of
out.
whack-a-mole.
There he is.
Instead of
Yeah.
whack-a-mole, it's whack-a-rat.
I'll
He had
do
1
it.
hit point left, so
So-
he is also dead. There is a
right.
great big pile of dead giant rats littered all over this cavern floor.
This way.
All right.
Grim.
I am actually going to take you guys out of initiative.
Aw.
Aw.
As at this point,
We're so close.
yeah.
I'm gonna track him.
Well, you can still do that, but
Yeah,
you
I'm
can't
gonna-
do it in initiative.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I'm
Hey,
gonna
how
go.
about
I'm
you-
gonna. I'm
You're
gonna
gonna
squeeze there.
Okay, so yeah, let me get my favorite tool out here. That sounded worse than it actually was.
Excuse me while I
So-
whip this
yeah.
out.
There's
Make sure
cameras.
it's off camera.
Yeah. And anyway, polygon reveal. Okay, so you see a passageway that branches off in a few different directions.
That's your other webcam.
Uh,
So that was.
That's the other show.
Bow, chicka, bow,
Oh, I
bow.
can move.
Now- now
That's.
streaming
I still
on-
got more move
on
left
channel
after I get
2.
Okay.
there.
You then see opening. I'll just reveal the whole thing here. It opens up into a larger area. Do you wish to investigate that area? As a description.
Sure.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
basically just a larger cavern, but you see that in the ceiling and kind of close to one wall, there's it's a chimney
hole?
leading up.
Such.
Mhm.
Huh. I wonder where
Yeah.
that goes.
Looks about the same size as the
So-
one you saw on top of the hill.
So
Ah,
I,
cool.
I still have. So that was. I still got about 15 feet to move. So I'm gonna go back this way.
Okay.
Probably a goblin
Alright.
gone up that hole.
And
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
Mm.
Probably escaped up there.
Yep.
oh, come on, reveal this stupid.
Go
It's
ahead.
not
and
closing
do
my
that real quick while I'm
Hang
at
on.
it.
fucking polygon tool. I just gotta make it simpler.
I feel much better now.
There we go. That
Oh, cool.
is a larger area. It's a 10-foot high cave, and
That fucker's back
there
there.
is a
No, he's not.
body on the floor that looks like it's been mostly chewed up. You see all these teeth marks and like the size of giant rat teeth marks,
Oh.
dressed
Oh.
like one of the villagers.
No,
Oh.
Oh yeah, I'm glad we killed them bastards then. So that's really about as far as I can move.
So while they're doing that, I go back over and I say, "All right, rescue's back on,
Yeah,
everybody."
I'm over helping you.
Yeah,
Anybody
so
Sorry
heal
about the
guy with one
delay.
hit
All
point?
right. I hear Groot the wolf running around up there.
uh-huh.
I'm assuming that Hark didn't get past me. So I'm thinking he went up there. So I'm gonna 20. So this gives me 40, and then I'm gonna go up that hole.
All right.
Dang.
You will be able to do that in a bit.
Yep.
Okay. What is everyone else going to do? Serendial, and Serendial and Samrel, you guys are going to head over to that other entrance there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's toss. Do you have any rope? Because I have some rope.
Valdry will go over and assist with the villagers.
I also
as
have rope.
well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
So we can
dwarf
start pulling
calls
people
up
up.
to you. The dwarf calls up to you and says, "You'll kill all those bastards."
I think
Some of
so.
'em.
Except
So-
for one.
Except for one. Which
And
one?
He's a dead. He's
the
the guy in the
chief.
shiny armor. He's a dead goblin walking.
Oh,
The chief.
aye, that he is.
He got away.
But sounds like you got rid of most of them. If you've got us a way to get us out of here, we'll fight our way out if we need to.
All right, well, I
some of
toss
us
rope down and.
Yeah, I
they
don't
can
know
just
that we
pull
need
them
to
up.
fight. Just come with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just need you to go home back to the
Well, what
We,
about all of our
Go
stuff?
on back home now.
Did you find
to
our
the village.
Did
We're
you find
gone.
all of our stuff?
No,
Well,
where's your
what
stuff?
stuff?
I don't know. We were thrown in this pit here.
All right, well, let's get you out of the pit, and then we can find your stuff. Come on up.
All right.
Come on out now, you hear?
Hang on.
Is it? Well, I'm
hang
not
on,
there. So.
Hang on. Hang
I'll-
on. Actually, he probably wouldn't have done this. He wouldn't have been talking so loudly. But he says, "Oh, watch out! Watch!" Actually, he says, "Watch out! There's bats up above. If you throw something over here, they might get agitated. Can you kind of snake it
Okay.
down quietly?"
Yeah.
Well, I thought we'd just lower it down and then pull them up one at a time.
All right.
Well, Yeah, but he's saying to do it quietly.
Yeah.
Okay.
As to
What?
not wake the bats.
What?
What?
He's telling you to be quiet, Serendial.
Yeah. I would say I'm
Be
not gonna roll.
quiet.
I'm not gonna roll this for every single one of these people. So I'm just gonna say
Right.
you're just gonna take your time and go quietly. So it's gonna take a good probably
Yeah.
Sure.
15 minutes or so to get everyone out of there at least.
All right. Sounds good.
So what's everyone else
Well, as
gonna
they're
do?
doing that, then I'm gonna go stick my head into that hole up there.
Okay. Because it's
I
all
want to.
In here?
Yep.
right. Looks like to the north. More polygons. To the north is a smaller cave, and cowering in the back, you see a female.
Female goblin? Female villager?
A human.
Either way, yeah, and now a direwolf is coming at her. She's scared
Yeah. So
shitless.
yeah. So
I didn't have to move very far. That was what 20 feet, so I can. So I bow my head a couple times, and then I back out like this, and I don't growl. I don't do anything.
All right.
And then and that's it. So then I just go back here and. So hang on a second. Let me make sure I can move 50. So let's say it's 20. Yeah, I just moved back to where I was.
okay.
Back to there.
This is
That's all I
like
can
that-
do for that round. So if she doesn't do anything, that's fine. But then I don't know what to do with her. I can't talk to her, so I'd move back out here
Yeah,
and see
she's
what's up.
terrified. Well, right. Okay.
I
Well,
would assume so.
I'll get back to you. Jumping to Mirror. You want to try
Mhm.
climbing this shaft? It's Jesus.
I mean, does it look like he could have went up there?
Yeah. You can try and
Okay.
go up there.
Yeah, I'm going to. I need
You
to
would be
roll?
able
Survival or
no, strength athletics check.
okay.
Unless you have a rope or
that's-
climbing gear.
That's not
Rope
not
and
my. I do have rope
Acrobatics. Do acrobatics.
and a grappling hook.
You could try and use that, but it goes way up there.
Oh, okay. Well,
If you've got a rope with climbing gear, you wouldn't need a check.
no, I just have a grappling hook and a rope.
Yeah, it's kind of tough because it's only 5 feet wide. You could
Right,
try
yeah,
throwing it
it's
up,
not-
but if it's
It'd
not,
be really hard.
yeah, it'd be different if you were
And
descending.
How high does it go?
If you were descending from the top down, it'd be
Yeah.
easy. You could just tie a rope off and go. But coming from the
Yeah.
bottom up, that's
Yeah.
a little more tricky.
Well, my athletics isn't that great, but so I'm kind of debating whether I should just do dashes and just run out of this cave after the guy. But I'm gonna try once.
Okay.
I'll use my inspiration if I'm close enough.
DC 10 is what you need. So you
Man,
make it. It's 50 feet up actually. So it takes you a little while to clamber up that far because you're basically finding footholds
Right.
and just kind of worming, inching your way up there. It's not too wide, so you can kind of brace yourself, but that'll take you a good chunk
Yeah.
of time.
I'm
So
a small person too, so.
yeah, so I'll get back to you then.
Yep.
Samuel and Baldry
So
and
you said that was
Sorrento.
15 minutes for them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna double. There's no way that yeah, I'm gonna double move.
Well,
I
I
can
was
move
gonna
100.
say-
I just want to.
Well, let me. I was just gonna get back to you. Actually, I was just saying the others
Yeah.
continue loading. Right under your
Yeah, we'll just keep getting people out. It's gonna
Yeah.
take
Yep.
a while.
right under your token. Actually, there is a you see that this area is blocked by a boulder of some sort.
Okay. Now I'm gonna continue down to here.
Okay.
I want to move really quick, and if I don't see anything, then I'm just trying to find this guy.
He just wants you to have to deal with the tool.
Of course he does.
gonna go
There
into
you see
there.
it. There's an ankle-deep stream of water that looks like it's pouring through a narrow tunnel in the wall and kind of pooling up in this cave. There's really nothing else in the cave that you can see.
Can I stick my head in there and see anything back there, or is it just coming from a crack or a fissure or something?
It looks like it might be some kind of a tunnel.
I'll try and stick my head in.
Yeah, you could see that something that's smaller than you're currently sized at.
Okay.
Is up with this tool. There we go. Yeah, it'd
So I can't
actually be
pick
a
it back
really
there,
tight.
so-
It'd be tough. Not quite squeezing, but it would be really cramped quarters. This is a real narrow fissure, but
All right.
it is
So
passable.
I think what I'm going to do then, and I'm going to haul ass out of the cave and see if I can find that guy. I can move 100 and around,
hmm
so that's what I'm going to do too.
Do you have some
hauling
kind
ass
of
outside.
Do you have some sort of a scent ability or anything?
I do. Keen hearing and keen smell. I have advantage on perception checks that rely on hearing and smell.
Okay.
My passive perception is 14.
Well, you're actively searching, and he may be actively hiding, so I'll maybe call for some checks.
Okay.
All right, so you go off and start looking around. Yeah, so by the time you haul ass out there, Mirror would be getting to the top of the shaft. You don't immediately spot anything. If you want to make a wisdom survival check to see if you can pick up any tracks or anything from the top of the chimney.
All right, I will. Oh,
Yeah, you
Yeah.
don't spot any immediate tracks. It's obvious that this has been used more than once as a point of
Right.
egress, but you
Yeah.
don't see anything immediately right there.
Yeah.
But around about that time, you, Groot, you see Mirror emerging from the once you're running, you're kind of running around looking for him. You don't see him immediately outside the cave entrance.
So since I got near him and I tried to bite him, sense maybe could I sense him by scent out there?
You don't really get an explicit tracking ability per se. I would let you make a wisdom survival check to see if you can try and find his specific scent. Yeah,
12.
you can tell that he's passed this way, but you can't really tell if it's recent or some point in the past. You do hear a
Okay.
Mirror clambering to the top of the shaft at the top of the hill.
I howl at him.
You hear a dire wolf Mirror.
okay.
Well, I'm going to continue to look.
Okay.
So
Yep.
sniffing, looking all around the hill,
Well,
look for fresh prints.
I will say if you guys want to make a group survival check between the two of you, or one of you wants to aid the other in a survival check to get advantage. you
Alright.
can do that either way.
Yeah, let's try that.
Which one?
I got a 19.
Okay, so you're making group
Okay.
check. Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. So both of you got that. So, you find no trace of Hark. He has
Okay.
successfully evaded
Little
you.
bastard.
Motherfucker.
Little
So while you're
bastard.
doing that, you guys managed to get the prisoners out of the hole without incurring the wrath of the bats fluttering above. So now they're all kind of gathered here in the middle of the chamber. Again, I want to do this.
I asked, is this everybody?
They know that
Well, is,
that there were occasionally people would be Hark would take prisoners out to the out of the cavern and torture and kill them. Or at least they'd hear horrible noises, but so they're not sure actually who's left and who's not. But
did this woman ever come out?
you
No.
don't even know she's there.
We don't know about her.
No, I know. I don't. But did she come out on her own?
You've not seen her coming out.
No.
Anyone else coming out of the
She's
tunnels?
terrified.
All right.
So I should say, you know, where all those rats and stuff were coming out of, we should go and take a tour back through there and make sure no one's back there.
Yeah.
Well, no one's looked here yet.
No, we haven't.
There's a
looked
couple
there.
places we haven't looked.
Well, we know the monsters. this way.
There.
Yeah, we're
there.
not going there.
Yeah.
Even up here too, at the top.
Yeah, I think we should look up there.
All right. That
Well,
is.
should we get these people out, the bulk of the people out?
Yeah, Morak
Would that
kind of
be
takes
safe?
charge of the prisoners, and he says that he thinks there's 5 guard, no, 6, 3, 5, sir. There are 6 guards,
What?
Whoa.
What do you? What?
and he'll have them each one of them escort like about 5 or 6 of the prisoners out,
Okay.
so that they
Okay.
can kind of emerge.
If they need arms, tell them to rip it off from the goblins.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
short bows and
Yeah,
swords.
the
and
majority
at least
of
they'll have something.
actually they can do that. They can take them off. Let me double check this here if the prisoners had. I'm just trying to see what he's. Yeah. So the guards will arm themselves with the goblin prisoner stuff. So I'll just move them in bulk here as to get them out of the way.
They don't need to wait for their stuff.
Well, they're just going to move out of the cave to get out of the way
Okay.
for the time being.
All right.
5.
Scream for us if you need us.
Get down here.
There's a dire wolf out there too somewhere. He might be able to help you.
Yeah, if you see a dire wolf,
He-
he's with us.
He's with us.
Yeah,
Give him a Scooby.
it'd be hilarious.
snack,
They,
like
they
it.
run into some random direwolf that eats.
What's
It's not actually.
up?
Oops.
Oh
What's
yeah,
up,
Nice.
Fae?
you said you'd be out here. So
What's a fae? Is a goblin a fae?
no.
No, Fae is anyone from the. I'm a Fae. It's a type of elf or creature from the Feylands.
Yep.
Okay. So they're not an aberration, celestial, dragon, elemental, fae, fiend, or undead, are they?
Ooh,
No.
the goblin will
Damn.
not be no.
Okay.
Um,
I have
I
this-
am.
I have
You
this
wanna
thing
try
called
something?
primeval awareness, so I was
Oh,
hoping.
okay.
So when I see all the people come out,
Yeah.
I will come loping back into the cave.
okay. Yeah, you come in.
I don't know
as-
what else to do. We couldn't find him.
Yeah. I'll meet up with Groot and basically come with him and enter also.
Okay.
Alright.
Morak suggests.
I want to peek up here.
Yeah, that we finish because he hasn't had a chance to look around either. He's just been trapped in this hole for the last few days, and yeah,
Are any of
obviously,
you guys going to mention the lady by herself up in the cave?
I'm the only one that saw her.
yep, and he's
And
in
So
the
that's
hole
a
for
no.
him.
and he's
So hang on. I'm just getting in there. If you just hold your horses.
To the north.
So are we in there now? Are we all together,
No.
Paul?
First of all, Serendale said that he wanted to explore that area to the north. That is,
Yep.
basically, it is
Chasm.
a 5 foot wide, 8 foot wide, 20-foot deep fissure splitting a tunnel leading north.
oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And it doesn't look like there are
Let's
too many
go
tracks
check out
around that
the-
area.
Yeah. Let's go check out where the rats and the goblins came out of. See what's back there.
All right. I'll go with you.
Okay, let me just see. This is
Very dangerous. You go first.
okay. Yeah, this could get interesting. I'm just gonna go ahead and reveal this whole frickin' thing at once because I am just so over this reveal tool. I'll just reveal this whole thing.
Polygon.
Yep.
Huh.
All right.
So that area, just to summarize it, it's basically
Look at the bones.
yeah. Well, no, it's a warren. So it's filled with
Bones. Looks like.
not just bones, but each one of these little caves is basically has covered with the floor of each is covered with a grass pallet, rusty pots, odd tools, and you find 16 goblins in there, and most of them are children, and they look like the remaining adults are like their guardians. They are just kind of huddling away from you. They look terrified. They don't speak common.
Wow.
I don't attack them if they don't attack me.
They do
I
not
just walk
attack you.
through
Well,
the
especially
whole
not
area.
you. You're actually having a tough time fitting in there
Yeah.
if you're in direwolf form. If you want to squeeze and look around, you can, but you're not going to be.
I
able to-
guess I'd go in a little bit and oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, the goblins just squeal in terror and like shuffle away from you and try to get as far as they can. But yeah, there's really no valuables in this area, and this area is just filled with bones, and the other
Okay.
areas are just like sleeping
Living
quarters.
quarters.
Yep.
All right. Valdry and I wanted to go check this area out again.
Yes.
I'm sorry, which area? Okay.
Yes. Yep. Up in here.
Be right back.
Looking about.
Yeah, so in the larger chamber over here, that looks like that might have been Boss Hark's cave area. In addition to the
Mhm.
slain villager who's got tooth marks over, who Morak has accompanied you, and he identifies the slain villager as Dartheg Ulgar, who's the proprietor of the Lion Shield Coster trading post.
Oh man.
So in addition, there's all of the
Bring
villagers,
back her body.
all of the villagers' equipment, their weapons and shields and everything, and
Oh,
stashed
nice.
equipment are stashed in an alcove behind the rocks off to the west there. In
Okay.
there you find 9 spears, 5 clubs, 2 daggers, and 6 wooden shields, which can be used to arm the guards to
Yeah.
make
Yep.
sure that the villagers will be able to at least make it back home without
Yeah.
not being able to defend themselves. To the north,
Right.
there's that other smaller cave, and
Yeah.
you find
I'll
this
check
woman
this. I'll
huddling
go
back
in there.
Okay.
and away. Mirror, as you poke your head around the corner, you see her immediately, and she like scrambles back away from you, her eyes wide with terror.
I. Do you speak?
She says, "Yes. Who are you?"
Or, I'm Mirror. We were in the village, and we came looking for all the villagers.
We came to rescue you. Yes.
Are you from Nightstone also?
Yes, I'm Daphne Featherstone. I'm Lady Nander's lady in waiting. Is the big dog gone? There was this
Yes.
Yes.
enormous
big-
wolf creature
he's-
that looked like it was going to eat me.
No, he is with us actually.
Damn it, Groot.
And
Sorry.
he looks very very fierce, but he's a puppy at heart.
He's a puppy. I'd hate to see him when he grows up. But if you say so, and you can see that
Come with us.
Yeah, I hear Myrrh talking. Say I say the dwarf's name is out here waiting for you. Come out. We will keep you safe.
Yeah, so Morak then, he hears you talking and he takes some interest, and then that's enough to get Daphne out, and she now sees Morak, and they like kind of run into each other's arms, and she just breaks down sobbing, and they thought she was dead. Turns out that she actually escaped, but got trapped up.
Oh, and
She hid
Ah.
in that cave for like the last 3 days.
Nice.
It's actually
Good.
what?
All right, so I go to her and I say, "Are you injured in any way?"
She is.
Oh.
Let me see. Yeah, she was in the village when the Cloud Giants attacked. She fled. Yeah, it looks like she is not. Yeah, she's not injured. But she's
Okay.
very like
Uh.
all the other villagers. She's very dehydrated and starving.
Yeah.
Yeah, if
Um.
you've got any food, she would.
Yeah, so I do. I give her some of my water from my water skin and some of my rations.
Awesome. She, immediately takes that, and her eyes just light up with gratitude towards you, and you can see that visibly calms her down. And so she asks about the other prisoners, how many are left. Originally there were 31, and now there are only, let's see, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 10,
I
23.
can create 10 of those good berries
24.
to help.
Actually,
feed-
25, including
people.
Morak. So at least 6
Okay,
of the
so they
villagers
lost
died.
6.
Yeah.
You have Goodberry?
Paul.
Yep.
Yeah, I actually have 2 spell slots left. Can I cast that good berry twice and create 20 of those berries?
I would think so.
All right.
Why
Yeah, if you've
not?
got 2 slots
Each one
left.
heals you for 1 point of damage and gives you a full day's sustenance.
Yeah. So I'll do that. So 20 people could be aided by that, and then the other ones we can give like rations to.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 23 villagers. In addition to that, there are the 6 guards and Morak.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, we can spread our rations around to the others.
Yeah, the
Yep.
guards they'll do without rations to make sure that the villagers themselves
Right,
get fed,
villagers,
the non-combatants do.
All right. So I say let's get out of here.
Yeah. Let's get back to the.
I'm peeking in here though, just because I want to see what the hell's down here.
Don't go
I don't
that
want
way.
to. I'm not going in there yet. I'm just looking.
Don't
Okay.
do it.
I think we should kill it.
It's a trap. Well,
I think we should
gotta
take
get
a short
few-
rest if we're going to go fight another
Yeah.
creature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you should
I'm
take a
at
short rest
7
and
hit
take a look.
points.
Aren't you a
Um,
cleric? Can't you heal yourself?
Yeah, I can. I just haven't had the chance.
it's a long, dark
You've had
tunnel.
plenty of time.
You've had like 20 minutes.
Hey, we're busy rescuing people. Okay, back off.
It's
Oh,
yeah, a
I'm
long dark
starving.
tunnel that goes back.
I'm gonna do I'll do a healing potion.
Let Paul describe this.
Yeah,
Here.
that's okay.
The healing.
So you go into the tunnel?
You Look
No, I'm
down.
looking. at the
looking.
tunnel.
Oh,
Look.
okay. All
I'm
right.
looking down the tunnel.
He just
Uh,
wants you to reveal more.
yes, the tunnel goes off into the
Okay,
darkness.
good enough for the moment. I think we should short rest.
You think you hear noises
Paul,
coming
what's
from
a
it?
generic healing potion do?
I'm
What?
sorry. A what?
A generic healing potion. I've got that in my possession.
You can hold on to it if you want. We're about to
Standard
short
potion of
rest.
healing is
Okay.
2d4 plus 2 hit points.
Yeah,
Okay.
don't waste that. That's
Okay.
emergency use.
For
Emergency use only.
use only.
All right, let's
You turn back into Groot.
Yeah, let's come out here and gather, and we can get the dwarf and the
let them
Daphne. Yeah.
get back to.
Is her name really Daphne?
Yeah. Daphne Featherstone. If you guys are gonna rest
Vel-
here and want to
where's
continue
Velma?
exploring, the Morak is gonna continue on return to Nightstone with
Yeah.
his companion or
Sure.
Yep.
with the
Go ahead.
villagers. He does not want to take any more time, spending more time here that he has to.
Right.
But he thanks you guys profusely and says once you're finished clearing the area out and the cave out, to make sure to stop at the inn, and or he can thank you personally. But
You
he,
bet.
his priority is getting the
Okay.
villagers to safety.
What about?
And if we
Are-
find your crap, we'll bring it back.
No,
Are
no,
they
you did. You
bringing the
found it.
body of that one lady?
Oh, we did. Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, it's two people
Are
talking
they
at
bringing
once.
that body?
Are they bringing the body of the lady that was in the?
It was chewed.
Darthag, Ulgar's body, and the rest. If there were other bodies, they've been consumed beyond recognition. But yeah, Darthag's
Okay,
body they could
alright.
probably take back between them. Like some of the villagers could carry her body as well.
Well, I mentioned to him that we have some horses there, so if they want to, get back and then come back for their stuff or whatever, use the horses.
Well, they'll be able to carry their stuff.
Um,
They fled the town on foot,
Yeah, right.
so
Yeah, right.
they
so
can
you
carry
know.
what they came
Yeah.
with.
But I mean, for the body and whatnot, they don't want to bring it now
No, they want to bring.
because
it
I'm
now.
sure they're weak.
Yeah, they're weak,
Oh,
but
okay.
they can.
Alright.
Like 6 people could carry a body.
Right. Good thing we only have 5.
yep, we couldn't carry it.
So you guys are kind of all
Alright.
gathering in the center cavern.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play some jaunty music.
Okay.
Do 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 do. Jump to music.
Sit and strum the harp.
All right. So you're gonna take a short rest.
Yep.
All right. So you guys go
Alright,
ahead
what
and
is
use
it?
your hit dice as you feel you need to.
Yeah. So if you use your hit dice, you get to add an extra d6
So
on
that's
top of.
one of your ability.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bardic inspiration or whatever, or not bardic
Yeah,
inspiration.
a Song of Rest.
Song of rest. That's
All how are you rolling your hit dice?
You click on hit dice.
On
Yeah.
the-
Oh,
on-
11d6.
okay.
That's not what I wanted.
I was
What
gonna say
did you manage to do?
plus 10 to hit, 11d6 hit
Wow.
points. Yeah, level 3 rules.
Yay!
Oh, you got 1 extra hit point. Congrats.
10,
4,
Nice.
15. Look at
I get
that.
10.
9.
I'm at full.
Yeah, roll your extra d6 too, Don.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Yep.
Yeah, I have to too.
So,
Uh,
Don, your hit points are wrong. It's set at a d4. You need to change the hit points.
Yeah,
Oh,
it defaults to
It's a
D4.
dice next to it. You have to change
Oh.
it to a d8 or a d6 or whatever. You
Oh,
want.
Alright, I'm
Oh,
maxed out.
it's a D10 actually.
Yeah, so you got to change that and re-roll your
Okay.
stuff.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
it'll
I
default
thought
to
that
a
was pretty
D4
low
for
for
some
a-
reason.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah, mine was a D4 too.
Yeah, mine was too,
Okay.
but it changed it.
Perfect. I'm at max
Oh.
anyway, even with those rolls, so I'm okay.
12, and then I gotta roll a d6, right?
Yep.
So, while you guys are
You get
resting,
15.
the topic comes up of what are you going to do with these goblins and their
Three.
children in the Warrens?
So there's 15.
I
mean,
think we should. I'm interested in killing the leader. I don't care about them. That leader pissed me
21
off.
gives me 28. That's good.
No one speaks Goblin, huh?
No,
Nope.
Do they speak?
no.
You said
They
they
don't.
don't speak Common.
I get it, but do they speak Giant?
Probably. Why would
What about Orcish or Elvish or Dwarvish? Because I speak
Yeah.
all those.
halfling?
Wait, don't Goblins speak Orcish?
Do they?
'Cause 5e
'Cause-
has a much smaller pool of languages.
No, Goblin is
'Cause
a
I speak
specific
Orcish.
language.
Oh, it is. All right. Yeah, the standard tongues are Goblin, Halfling, Orc, Gnomish, Giantish, Elvish, Dwarvish, and Commonish. Commonish.
Commonish.
So, anyway, yeah, they
I'm
once or
not
twice
gonna
they
do
peek their
anything
head out
about
of that
them.
cave complex, but they see you guys sitting there and they quick, dart back into hiding.
We do nothing about them.
Yeah, I would just ignore them for the moment.
Okay. So an hour passes. What are you gonna do after your rest?
Let's go kill that thing.
Do you want to go kill the slimy blobby thing?
Blob thing.
Yeah.
Oh, did Krebs
Sure.
find anything in the water, by the way?
No, but the water is definitely. Well, you can't communicate verbally with Krebs in any way, can you? You can see what he sees.
I could see and hear.
Yeah, neither one of those revealed anything particular to you. Other than
Okay.
he climbed out of the water pretty quickly.
All right. Was it cold?
Yeah, do you have a way to
So
communicate with him?
you can't. Hang on. I have speak with animals.
I was gonna say that
and I
would
will
do the
cast
trick.
it as a I would cast it as a ritual.
Sure.
So I don't have to
Dude,
spend a slot.
what happened in there?
Krebs, what's going on?
Krebs.
What's going on, little buddy?
He communicates
see
to
it?
you.
Are you going to start singing Under the Sea?
Yeah.
The sea.
Oh my God.
No,
Oh,
he's
let
Mr.
me tell
Krebs.
you what I
He
saw.
talks like Sebastian.
What I saw.
Let Paul talk.
I cannot do Sebastian. I'm just gonna paraphrase what Krebs says.
Oh, dang it.
So as
I
not
was
to-
so excited.
Yeah. So in the future, if it's something where it's not like something you wouldn't know, feel free to talk to with him in Sebastian's voice. But I'm not gonna even try.
Wait, sorry, hold on. If while your familiar is within 100 feet of you, you can communicate with it telepathically.
Oh well. Okay. Yeah. Then never mind.
Yeah, then we don't need any of this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Telepathy.
Well,
As an
you can
action,
do it
I
with
can
the
see
mask.
through its eyes.
Ah.
But
Okay.
it communicate with me telepathically.
All right. I thought there was some sort of yeah. It seems silly that you shouldn't have some kind of link to it. Anyway, Krebs was immediately indicating to you telepathically that the water looked like it was polluted with toxic minerals, and
Ah, gross.
not fit for
All right.
drinking much.
There was a lot of GMOs and
Yeah.
GMOs.
runoff from the nearby
Mining,
factories.
tailings, all that sort of thing. Yeah.
All right,
So it's damn farmers.
sounds fine.
So yeah, nothing to do with the pool, or nothing interested in the pool. Nothing in there. He was in there long enough to see that it was pretty much just a pool.
Okay.
So where to next?
Down that
the
tunnel.
cavern.
Let's poke our head into the blob monster.
Okay, directly
So-
Do we have
into the
anywhere to
blob
scout
monster. You
it?
stick your head into it. And no, it is
Your
actually
head
a
is now
tunnel.
stuck.
It is a tunnel heading to the east. Yeah, cold air comes out. Doesn't smell particularly good.
More polygon.
Yeah, you hear dripping
If you
noises.
guys want, I could change into a spider
Oh, nice.
and crawl on the ceiling. Hopefully this thing doesn't,
Unless it's on the ceiling.
I have no idea, but I would assume that it doesn't, and I could go in ahead of you guys.
Take a
but I
look.
can take a look.
All right, we'll let you do that.
And if he came dashing out, then we know, get out!
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
So
that's not what I want.
Yeah, go ahead, do it. Go all spider
it's a
Groot.
large spider.
Do it.
Spider Groot.
Yeah.
Spider
You would
Groot.
need to squeeze, so you'd be under the squeezing rules.
Oh. Yeah, but I think hang on a second. The wolf spider only has 11 hit points. Its stealth is +7 though. Sure. I guess I'll go small.
Okay. Yes, no need
So
to
small
squeeze
it's
in
still
that form,
holds.
and you can certainly cling to the ceiling if you wish.
Yep. So that's what I will do.
All right. So you proceed into the dank, dripping corridor cavern.
Dang.
On the
It
ceiling.
proceeds further down into the dark and then makes a dog leg to the south. And
See
rounding
further.
that corner, you see that it actually. Look it up here. Come on. It actually opens up into a larger cavern. That has a particularly large 10-foot tall stalagmite riddled with 4-inch wide, 12-inch deep, naturally formed holes that bore down into a hollow central cavity. Near the base of the stalagmite are the badly corroded remains of 2 goblin scimitars.
Yeah, that's not good.
It's like acid.
All right, so I'm going to continue. Let's say I'll continue this way first.
Okay. Let's see. That is a tunnel that is sloping away. Goes off. Looks like at least another 50 feet or more to the east.
Okay. Then
Try to follow that now. See how
Yeah.
much it annoys him.
Yeah. Then I'm gonna,
Well, it's gonna go off the
I'm gonna
map.
go back this way.
Okay.
Yep, I'm gonna go back that way.
All right.
I'm always on the ceiling. Always trying to hide.
Yep.
I'm a spider, so I'm assuming I'm pretty quiet. And I
Okay.
got blind sight 10 feet.
And just move up to there in case you
Dude.
need
What are you,
needs help.
what are you
Don't.
doing? What are you,
Well,
that was.
are you
sorry.
being? If you're not
I'm a
being, are
spider.
you being stealthy,
You're a
Mirror?
spider.
Or-
Yes.
Okay.
You want me to roll?
Yes, and I would like you to make a perception check, Groot, to see if you hear her approaching.
Well, okay, he's stealthy.
You might not actually know.
I gotta pull over my character. Perception.
That was all the farther I was gonna go.
So for some reason, the dire wolf is the only one that rolls as on the GM layer.
Huh, that's weird.
I got a 12.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah. Then you don't spot Mirror coming. Mirror, you see exactly what I just described to Groot.
Yep.
Groot, you
I'm
see the
not going any
passage
further,
continue
so-
on to the west and then kind of dogleg around to the south.
Where there is. Oh!
Okay. To the south, I'm just going to reveal that.
Blob!
You hear the sound of running water coming from the south. And as you
Okay.
proceed around the
You
corner,
suddenly have to pee.
yeah,
Uh,
you see there's a
Don't
small
say.
waterfall pouring from the 8-foot-high ceiling, forming a deeper-looking pool at the southwest end of the cave. Growing near the wall are a patch of mushrooms.
Eat 'em.
I'm gonna
Dude.
stay on the ceiling away from the mushrooms, and I'm gonna
Eat
look
'em.
around. Dudes, what do I see? Anything? Do I see a creature? Do I see anything at all?
Nope, you see
Totally
nothing but the
potty on
mushrooms
these
and the sound, the
shrooms,
water,
man.
and going into the pool.
I crawl to above the pool.
Okay. Yeah, there's
And
a
do I see
waterfall
anything now?
coming from
Look
the
at-
ceiling.
Wow.
It's your wet.
And then that's it.
You're
That's all. That's all I see.
Yep.
Oh, no monster. Okay.
All
Can
right.
you shoot webs?
Yep, I sure can.
So what about shooting some webs into the water and seeing what happens?
I'm not gonna let. If there's a fucking creature, no, I'm not doing that.
You're on the ceiling.
I'm not.
You're not
doing
even
that.
near him. You can't tell him
Yeah,
what
you
to
can't
do.
tell me. And I
I'm
wouldn't
just
have-
suggesting.
I wouldn't have thought of
All
that.
right.
So
All
I
right.
am gonna go back, and I'm going to just because I can. I'm gonna see Mira there,
Yes.
and I'm gonna shoot a web at him for fun.
Okay.
Mirror, you're
Yeah,
now
you see the wolf
encased in a
spider
web.
come and shoot a web at you.
Oh,
and
great.
then I continue on, and then I turn back into my normal self,
Okay.
and I'd say, I saw Jack squat, but there are 2 scimitars in there that have been corroded by something that I'm gonna guess is unnatural, and
Actually, wait.
Why?
What did you? If you shot a web at Mirror, go ahead and make an attack and
oh,
see if you hit her.
it was, well, it was more of a like a warning shot. What the hell are you doing?
Warning shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
it's a
hit her.
Warning
20.
shot.
So you
Let's
are
make-
Mirror.
Well,
You are.
It was a.
You said you
It
did
was
it.
not. It was like not. What I don't meant. I didn't mean at her. I meant I'm gonna shoot it near in her direction like a warning shot. What the fuck are you doing?
Okay.
You're the one
Why
who-
did you come in?
Okay.
The whole point of that was for you to not be there. I'm here. Let's leave.
All right. So
That's
yeah,
what I meant.
the wolf spider clambers past you, shoots a web on the wall right next to you, Mirror, and then proceeds out. In an annoyed looking way for some reason.
In a huff.
Somehow you can
In
tell
a
that
huff.
the
In a
wolf spider
huff.
is in a huff.
Yes. And then I
It's a
changed back into
very
myself.
cranky looking wolf spider.
Yes. And then I say I saw absolutely nothing, but then there were 2 scimitars that were corroded, and I'm guessing that whatever is in there can corrode metal. Do we even
Yeah.
freaking care?
Could that
No.
be
It's
the
a
water
blob.
that's dripping? Maybe.
I can honestly tell you, I don't give 2 shits.
Yeah,
Why?
I don't know what it is,
Yeah.
nor do I care what it is.
Screw the,
Yeah, the only
screw the
thing
goblin.
the only thing I'm really curious about is what's past this up at the
Yeah.
top
What's on the new map?
and what's past this to the right.
Yeah.
And do we even care? Because our goal was to come get the villagers. We could always
Yeah,
come
I
back.
don't care. I'm fine with going.
But this
That's
could be
fine.
our new bat cave.
Yeah, well.
So
Or
the
not.
only reason why I would want to stay is to kill the goblin leader,
Guess he's
because
gonna
yeah,
come
he
back.
tortured and killed the villagers. He's
we
a
always
dick.
come back. We're only an hour away.
That's true. That's true.
And if we find him, I say we feed him to the whatever's in that
Yeah.
cavern.
We tie him up to that stalactite. or
Right.
Stalagmite from the floor.
I
and
say
then-
I say I didn't see anything. I don't give two craps about
Alright.
what's in there, and I
Back-
say we go back to the
Back
town.
to the village.
All right.
Yeah.
I agree.
Okay. So you're gonna collect collector cells and bail
Yes.
on the okay, bail on the cave.
Because we never found. We got to find out what the hell happened at the village. No one.
Right.
That's still a mystery.
So, all right, you
Some
guys gather
giant
yourselves
floating giant.
and head back
Yep.
to the village,
Yep.
and that question will be answered next time when we resume. So I think this is a good
And
spot.
I'm guessing since we
Alright.
left,
Next
we're probably back at what, noon, 1.
Yeah.
This was not long.
No, yeah. I mean, you
right?
spent more
We did
time
take
taking
an
a short
hour
rest.
rest.
Yeah. Well, you spent a half hour
That was the
exploring.
longest-
You probably spent maybe 15, 20 minutes in combat, off and on, and another 15, 20
Yep.
minutes loading the prisoners out and exploring around the hill looking for the boss, and then another hour resting, and another 15 minutes exploring the cave, looking for the monster that you didn't find. So, yeah. Early
All right.
afternoon.
All right.
As we walk out, I'm gonna search these ogres, especially the pierced one, just to see if they if she has
Yeah,
like
let's find- yeah.
any jewels or anything on
No.
them.
Just crap.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
mostly bones, actually. Bones that have been nailed
Ah.
into her body. Some feathers and some
Alright.
strips of skin, or dead-looking skin. The goblin's equipment is pretty substandard.
Right.
Short swords and
Right.
so on.
All right.
Alrighty then.
Night, everybody.
All right.
See you next
Thanks
time.
again. Yeah.
Good
Next
night.
next session
Later.
resumes at normal time. 3 weeks from now, and we'll pick up for then.
All right.
All
See
right.
you guys.
Thanks a
Bye.
lot.
Bye. It was fun.
Bye.
See ya. Bye.
Ah.